Like, swords up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Swords up, throw it 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 up. Like, throw them swords up, throw them swords up. Where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, throw them up. Avengers, where you at? Where you at? Throw them up, then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice. Dani in the house, in the house. Avengers in the house, in the house. Swords up, turn up. Let's get messy, let's get nosy. Let's go. Give him the tea, give him the news, give him the biz, give him the mess, the mess. Swords up, throw it up. Swords up, throw it up. Throw it up. Hey, throw them swords up. Where you at? Throw them up. Avengers, where you at? Throw them up. Then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice. Then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice. Who gon' check me? I'm playing chess. You playing checkers. Checkmate. Next caller. Swords up. Up. I don't like you. Can't stand you. If it's stuck, then it's stuck. Get stuck. Swords up. Up. You're mad. They mad. You're pressed. Got your bother. They bother. Got your triggers. They trigger. Swords up. Throw it up. Throw it up. Swords up. Throw it up. Hey, throw them swords up. Where you at? Throw them up. Avengers, where you at? Throw them up. Then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice. Then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice. Let's go. Start the show. Symbol, we in chill. Let's go. Avengers, assemble. Lights, camera, action. We ready. Stay ready. Swords up. Throw it up. Swords up. Throw it up. Hey, throw them swords up. Where you at? Throw them up. Avengers, where you at? Throw them up. Then slice. Yeah. Like, swords up. Throw it up. Swords up. Throw it up.
Tell the haters your biz what cost you. Don't tell them nothing. Don't let them know nothing. Move it silent. Keep it to yourself. Get a seat. Keep it cute. Keep it class. Keep it moving. Keep them watching. Keep them guessing. Keep them guessing. Keep them hating. I need the fear. Back up. That's none of your biz. Hold up. That's none of your biz. That's none of your biz. That's none of your biz. I'm moving in silence. That's none of your biz. I'm moving in silence. I'm moving in silence. Tell a hater show biz will cost you. Don't tell them nothing. Don't let them know nothing. Move it silent. Keep it to yourself. Keep it a secret. Keep it cute. Keep it class. Keep it moving. Keep them watching. Keep them guessing. Keep them hating. They jealous. Say they know that they know. Praying I fail. Praying I lose. Praying I fall. Not telling you nothing. Not letting you in. Not letting you in my circle. Stay out of my biz. Stay out of my face. Stop asking me questions. You heard what I said. Stop asking me questions. Don't make me get ratchet. Get ratchet. I plead the fifth. Back up. That's none of your biz. Hold up. That's none of your biz. 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 I'm moving in silence. That's none of your biz. I'm moving in silence. I'm moving in silence. You wanna know my plans, my actions, how I move, how how I groove, what I'm gon' do when I'm gon' do it. You wanna know my goals, my steps. You under my biz, 21 questions. Next question. Skip, now dip. I plead the fifth, back up, that's none of your biz. Hold up, that's none of your biz. 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 Biz. I'm moving in silence. That's none of your biz. No biz. I'm moving in silence. I'm headed to the top. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm pressure, straight, no chaser. Ambitious, go get it. I'm hurt. Let's go. I'm headed to the top. I stutter, then I mutter. I'm headed to the top.
Calling me, Cups. It's not. We're not gonna do it. Cups, I sent you a message.
Tell her haters your biz, what cost you? Don't tell them nothing. Don't let them know nothing. Move it silent. Keep it to yourself. Get a seat. Keep it cute. Keep it class. Keep it moving. Keep them watching. Keep them guessing. Keep them guessing. Keep them hating. I plead the fifth, back up. That's none of your biz. Hold up. That's none of your biz. 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 Biz. I'm moving. Why you acting like I'm free? Look at me, do I look free? Walk in the room, twisting my hips, eyes on me. They can't resist, it costs money. Yeah, you see me, it costs money. Can't get a freebie, too classy, too bad, too real to play. I don't step out cheap, I slay all day. You see the fit, you see the drip. Every little thing costs time and tips. So my message is simple, pay me bitch. Don't ask me for shit, that's disrespect. Shake, drop, bounce then freeze. Look at me, do I look free? Do I look free? Nah, do I look free? No, time is money, pay that fee. Look at me, yeah, me. Do I look free? Hell no. Look at me, look at me, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Do I look free? Nah, bitch, I ain't free. You better pay me, bitch, I ain't free. No, pay me my fee, Look at me, look at me. Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at it, look at. Do I look free? Do I look free? Free. From my head to my toe, bitch, it ain't free. Natural hair costs money, my hairdo costs money, my nails cost money, everything I do costs money. From the hair to the nails to the lace. Give me my money or get out my face, bitch, yeah. Do I look free? Bitches better pay me. Time is money, so here's the question. Do I look free? Bitches better pay me. Look at me, look at me, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look. Do I look free? Nah, bitch, I ain't free. Better pay me, bitch, I ain't free. No, pay me my fee. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Hey, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look. Do I look free? Do I look free? Free. When I twerk my ass and shake my ass like this and grind my body like this, twerk my body like this. Do I look free? Ride the beat like this, thrust my hips like this. Do I look free when I drop it low? No. Do I look free when I hit that pose? No. Do I look free when I make that clap, turn around, throw it back, make it stack like that? Pop my coochie like this, throw it back like that. Bitch, pay me, this body ain't cheap. You see the drip, that cost me sleep. You see this ass, it move on beat. I'm fine, I'm paid, I'm not for free. Do I look free? Do I look free? Nah. This shit costs money, time, and peace. So bitch, pay me my fee. Look at me, look at me, look at it, look at it, look at it, look. Do I look free? Nah, bitch, I ain't free. Better pay me, bitch, I ain't free. No, pay me my fee. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Hey, look at it, 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 look at it. Do I look free? Do I look free? Why you acting like I'm free? Look at me. Dance if you don't give a fuck. Dance on them. Dance on them. Dance if you don't give a fuck. Dance on them. Watch me twerk, I'm bad. Twerk it, bend it. Watch me dance, I'm bad. Dance on them. I'm a bad girl and I don't give a fuck. Don't care, I don't give a fuck. A bad girl and I don't give a fuck. Never did. Body bad, face bad, bad lip. Watch me twerk, twerk, I'm bad. Shake it, throw it back, I'm bad. Watch me dance, twerk, I'm bad. Dance on them, dance on them. Don't stop, 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 don't stop. I'm a bad girl. A real bad girl. He want me cause I'm bad. He want it. You looking cause I'm bad. Yeah, you looking. Glossy lips, curvy hips, I'm bad. I'm popping, you hating, I'm bad. Pressure. You want me to care so bad. You want me to like you so bad. Keep wishing, but I don't give a fuck. Don't care. Watch me twerk, twerk, I'm bad. Twerk it, bend it, bend it. Watch me dance, I'm bad. Dance on them, ayy, ayy, dance on them, ayy, ayy, dance on them, ayy, ayy, dance on them. Don't stop. Yo, ask me if I give a fuck. The answer is no, I don't give a fuck at all. I'm too bad to give a fuck. Too bad. I'm too hard to give a fuck. Stay mad and stay pressed. Stay pressed. I'm happy and blessed. Blessed up. Stress free, living lovely. Fuck my enemies. Ain't a friend of me. Never heard of me. Always watching me. Stay talking about me. Keep talking. I hope you like the view. Look at it. I know your man do. Yup. That's why you mad, but I don't give a fuck. Not one. Hands up if you don't give a fuck. Hands up. Hands up. Lighters up if you don't give a fuck. Light it up. Twerk if you don't give a fuck. Twerk it. Dance if you don't give a fuck. Dance on them. Light. Watch me twerk. I'm bad. Twerk it. Bend it. Bend it. Watch me dance. I'm bad. Dance on them. Dance on them. I'm a bad girl and I don't give a fuck. Don't care. I don't give a fuck at all. A bad girl and I don't give a fuck. Never did. Body bad, face be hair knee. Watch me twerk. I'm bad. Shake it. Throw it back. Throw it back. I'm bad. Watch me dance. I'm bad. Run it. Dance on them. Ay. Dance on them. Dance on them. Dance on them. Don't stop. Don't stop. Dance on them. Dance on them. Don't stop. Don't stop. Dance if you don't give a fuck. Dance on them. Dance on them. Dance if you don't give a fuck. Dance on them. Watch me twerk. I'm dead. We outside, side, 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 side. We active. We stepped out. We active. Let's go. Yeah. I'm with my girls. Ayy. We outside, outside. I'm with my girls, girls, girls. I'm with my girls, girls, girls. We outside, side. Get down on the floor, get down on the floor. Yeah. We outside, side. Get down on the floor, get down on the floor. We outside, side, outside. If I wanted your man, I'd take your man. That's facts, that's law, understand. But I don't want your man, bitch, I don't want him. No. You don't even want your man, you stuck with him. Real? I don't stand next to mess, I don't move like that. I don't claim what nobody want, let's be clear on that. You stuck defending scraps, I'm above all that. Arguing over leftovers, girl, imagine that. Couldn't be me. You think we want him? Why? We hit a trike, thinking we want your man, but he looks stink. We outside, side, side, outside. We outside, side, side. Twerk, twerk your booty, shake it fast, wear your pants. Twerk your booty, shake it fast, wear your pants. Get low to the floor, get low. Shake your booty, shake it fast. We looking good, we smelling good. On point. Look at us, look at me. From my head to my toe. Yeah. I'm out of his league. We too fine to want your man. He can look, but he can't touch. Don't try. He can't sit next to me. He can't stand next to us. Nope. You think everybody wants your man? Girl, please. Girl, you the only one. He got a face his mama don't even love. You love him, oh, that's cute. Okay. If you here to be bitter, stay on mute. We here to dance, not argue with you. Bye. Don't be shy, you look fly. Yeah. Get on the floor and show off. Shake your body, shake your booty. Don't be jealous, that's a turn off. Turn off, turn off. We outside, side, side. Outside. We outside, side, side. Twerking booty, shake it fast. Oh, you outside. Yeah, outside. I'm with my girls. We outside, side, side. I'm with my squad. We outside, side, side. Yeah. Gang, 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 yeah, we doing our thing. Gang, gang, yeah, we doing the thing. Let's go. We rocking our thing. Gang, gang. We strutting our thing. Gang, gang. We got him hypnotized. We too fly, no lie. Look at us, look at me. Look at us, look at me. Yeah. Throwing it back, thrusting it back. Hips popping back, popping that move, yeah. Vibing like we in the move. Go, go, gang, gang. Go, go, gang, gang. I'm with my girls, girls, girls. Yeah. We outside, side, side. You don't want your man, bitch, nah. We too fine, too fine. I'm with my girls. Hey, we outside, side, side. Side, 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 side.
This video is used for educational purposes only. Under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This video is used for educational purposes only. under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This video is used for educational purposes only, under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976.
Hey everybody, what's up? How y'all doing? Smash that like button on your way in here. Child, listen, I can't and I won't tolerate such foolishness. Like, listen, why do people be playing games? Like, I just don't get it. It's like, why do people gaslight and pretend like things didn't happen the way things happen? Because videos are not private, but yeah, my memory is still intact. Yeah. Ciao. So anyways, I did have people reach out to me. Only 2 people so far reach out to me with links to the Reddit's rat hole. So make sure you're actually helping, because a lot of people complain about people, but then they don't want to help with anything. So if you actually stick to that Reddit route, bitch, send me motherfucking links ASAP. Okay, that's what you do. Don't complain about something, then don't help with something. That it's just that simple. You think I'm gonna be doing all the work? She's gonna still be over there if you expect me to do it, because I ain't, I got a lot of stuff on my plate already. Exactly. Thank you. Contact me at that Dani Robertson at proton.me. And also I need someone to go through and get my shit too. Like I told y'all before, if you ain't helping, then it ain't gonna get done, because like I have enough stuff to do. So anyways, somebody had sent me a picture. Let me put it on my community wall. Reddit Rue actually her toes crept into a nail salon. Hello, how can I help you? She crept into a nail salon, and she knows her and that rotted finger supposed to be on quarantine, child. Ain't supposed to be around no people, like 6 feet away. Even her rotted finger is supposed to be wearing a mask, but she ain't following instructions, okay? So, anyways, her and them toes and feet crept into the actual nail salon. And she actually posted it to her IG of her getting her, a monster cure. She was getting a monster cure because the bitch is a monster. And she had to get, it ain't a pedicure. It's a monster cure on them toes. And so the nail salon tech had to put on double gloves. They had to put double gloves, double glove their hands, and they also put a double bag on her head to cover her face, because they didn't want the face to be a distraction while they were working on the monster toes. So anyways, but that... Hello, how can I help you? You want your toe done? Oh, okay. So, yeah. So we charge you extra for the big toe right there with the rotten fungus toe. Yeah, child, please listen. So then she had the audacity to put her feet all in that lady face. Child, she put her foot all in that Vietnamese lady face to get her toes on, and I guess she thought that was a flex to put her nasty toes on social media. Girl, those toes should have stayed in the camera roll. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, she put her foot up there like she was a foot model. Some people ain't really got good feet, so they would never put their foot up on social media. They're gonna keep them covered, right? But she made sure she put them all on social media like she had some pleasant feet. So, she had the land before time dinosaur feet in front of the people's face. So anyways, whoever sent me that, you know who you are. So I'm going to actually block you from sending me shit from that bitch saying. I was like, gross. Listen, not everyone is a foot model, but if you ain't, she had fungus all in her toes and she put them on social media, and she a full-grown woman. Well, full-grown man, I want to make sure I get the pronoun right. So anyways,
And she didn't even try to show it like after some nail polish covered it up or anything, you know, unless I think the nail polish probably peeled itself off and ran from the toes. I don't know, but it was just gross. So anyways, abort, stay away from her IG, because I don't know what she be thinking. And then people actually liking the post and hearting the post. Girl, you're not really on the mainstream. If Shade Room had put them toes, I wish Shade Room would post them toes, and then she'll get the real truth about them toes. See, on her little IG, people be trying to be gassing her up, right? But on real social media, it was like Shade Room, neighborhood, whatever. They will be roasting and flaming them feet. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, put some socks on, put a paper bag over your damn toes. And even when the nail tech was working on her feet, the fungus even got mad. The fungus started screaming and yelling at the nail tech, like, because it didn't want to be bothered. The fungus had been there so long, they had moved in and said, like, bitch, be gone. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that pumice stone on her damn toes. The pumice stone even was starting to crack and break. Like, I thought it was made out of stone, but child, by the time it hit them feet, it was cracking. Anyways, let me get to the topic. Okay, so child, but anyways, I'm gonna send you a bill for traumatizing me with the rotted fingers and the rotted toes. It's just too much stuff going on. Okay. So let me get to a serious topic here of why I came here live, and I was gonna not come live today. But first, I want to actually give a trigger warning. I will be discussing essay throughout the live, and victim blaming, gaslighting, and the whole 9 yards, harassment, etc. So if this topic is triggering or heavy for you, please protect your peace and step away. To be honest, it's going to be throughout the live at different parts whenever I mention it. Step away if needed. And if you are in the U.S., United States, you can always call the RAIN Essay Hotline 24/7. And that number is 1-800-656-4673. That's 1-800-656-4673. Let me actually say this as well, because people like to exaggerate and amp things up. Commentary is not beef unless it gets to the point of beef. Okay, commentary is just that, commentary. If you cannot handle the commentary, then I don't know what the fuck you're doing in a commentary sector. So with that being said, I don't fuck with Sammy. I said what I motherfucker said yesterday. Okay, I won't tolerate her foolishness. She's going her way, I'm going my motherfucking way. That don't mean it's beef. It means that, I'm staying over in my, where I'm at, and she's staying where she at, and we just ain't got nothing to do with each other anymore. And that's point blank, period. And yeah, so with that being said, I just can't, and I'm gonna discuss why and more stuff. Okay. First of all, if you recall, and as you recall, the Tamaya Cat Medusa's niece came on to the platform, and she went to Sammy's channel first, and she got on the link, and she was attacked over there. Not just by Kat, but also Sammy. So Sammy actually, press 1 if you actually watched, but Sammy actually gave the niece an apology and actually said that after rewatching her own live, she saw that she did, in fact, go at the niece and was rude to the niece. So she said after rewatching it, she decided that she was going to apologize to the niece for the way she spoke to her. So why in the fucking world, oh my bad. So why in the world are we now like backpedaling and pussy popping on a bald-headed hit? Wait, my bad. Let me restart. Okay. while we pussy popping on the handstand and backpedaling out of this situation, now just saying, oh, cat attacked her. No, bald head edges. We ain't gonna do that. Okay. What happened was you also attacked her. You did. So we ain't gonna be doing this gaslighting shit. Cause why y'all be out here gaslighting? Cause I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm sick of it. So yeah, she up her dingleberry booty and she can stay right where she's at. It's like, girl, like, yeah. Okay, so anyways, I should have known I would never get along with a doormat. The only doormat I get along with is the one on my front porch that says welcome. And she ain't my doormat because she's no longer welcome. She's unwelcome. Yeah. And yeah. So anyways, yeah, I really don't get along with doormats because they would never really stand up for themselves and do whatever. So with that being said, what this is actually about, and I'm actually going to address EJ says, I disagree that she was attacked. I agree that the situation was mismanaged. Could it be possible, EJ, that two things can be true at once, that it was mismanaged and she was attacked, and because it was mismanaged, it allowed for an ongoing attack? Could you say that if someone is realizing at some point that their panel is out of control, and it's mismanaged, could they possibly at some point stop the live or get it in control? Or maybe they actually liked the way the live was going. In fact, I have receipts and proof that after her live ended, she actually liked how the live ended, and she actually, appreciated the feedback she was getting as far as it being how she handled it was positive and good. She liked the positive reaction she's got from it. And once she started getting negative feedback, that's when she started pussy popping on the handstand and trying to backpedal out of it. But I'm gonna circle back to that because why I pinned your comment is to say this. It's not about what you think, EJ. It's not about what you think about how or not was she attacked. It's not about what I think about whether or not she was attacked. It's not about any of the subscribers, any of Sammy or anyone else. What matters and who matters is as far as perception goes, is if the niece felt that she was attacked. Thank you, Tracy. That's what I'm getting at. Thank you. Girl, you know exactly what I'm getting at. What matters is how the niece perceived the situation, her perception, her perspective as the victim entering onto the platform, how she felt. We are not going to keep on talking about Dani, because when you talk about Dani and what Dani is saying, you're deflecting and you're trying to attack me and make me the problem. I'm the motherfucking problem. When I'm not the one that is saying that she was attacked. Yes, I agree with it, but the niece press 1 if the niece came onto my platform and she said that she felt disrespected on that platform. She said it on my platform, and I tried to change the topic and redirect it. I said I actually liked Sammy or whatever. So I redirected. The niece was just about to, complain more about Sammy on my platform, but I kind of redirected and steered the conversation in another direction because I saw where it was fucking headed. So thank you, Tracy. The receiver defines what is and isn't an attack. Thank you. This is not about what I felt. Although I agree, it's not about what I felt. It's not about any moderators' opinions, subscribers, viewers, creators in this sector. This is about the niece, the receiver. She is the one who experienced this on that platform. And every time this comes up, Sammy, a lot of times, indirectly, directly, she tries to put it on creators or says that other creator, meaning me, and the subscribers and people and viewers and other people in this sector, because basically everybody except the person who actually went through it, the receiver, who was on the platform and she was having everyone coming at her. She was being attacked. Press 1 in the chat if you believe the niece was attacked on the platform. And Sammy, you also admitted that she was attacked because you said she was attacked, but you said, oh, she was attacked by Cat Medusa. She was attacked by Cat. So you, even if you say, hey, Cat is the one that attacked her, even if you say one person attacked her, that's still going to be that she was attacked on your platform. But you didn't stop there. You went live the following day. You admitted that you had rewatched the video and you realized that you had mistreated her and you had went at her and you said you went in on her. So you did it as well. Okay. So the niece is telling the truth that she was not only by Cat, but you, and you admitted it, and you not only admitted it, but you apologized, but yet to get all the honest off of you and to deflect, you try to paint it as Dani's the motherfucking bad guy. Dani is saying this and Dani is saying that. Oh my gosh, the niece said it on my platform that she, as the person receiving it, she felt it and I just co-signed it. But since I co-signed it, I'm the bad one. That's where I'm trying to get at. How did I, Dani Robertson, become the bad guy for opening up my platform to someone after they were attacked on another platform? I'm the bad guy. Say hello to the bad guy because I spoke up for the victim. I'm the bad guy. So in this situation, you allow her to be attacked and then I didn't. So how am I to blame? So this is a way to pussy pop and spin around and twist and say this and say that, because now you want to take it off your platform as the problem and make me the problem. And I say to everyone, what did I do wrong? Because I had her on my platform, you had her on your platform. But what did I do wrong to the niece? Am I the one that had to apologize to the niece? I never had to apologize to her because I didn't do nothing to her. You're the one that had to apologize to her. So this is your fault. So why is Dani at fault here? Why are people coming at Dani for opening up my platform after someone was attacked? I'm waiting. Someone in the chat tell me what I did wrong in this situation, opening up my platform. I'll wait. Oh, because I'm wrong because my live went better than your live. So now I'm wrong. So is that competition or competitiveness that you feel like my live was better and now it's making you look bad? What again, if you feel that way, what does that got to do with me? How you run your platform is your responsibility. How I run mine is my responsibility. So I'm trying to figure out how I am being the one as painted as the bad girl around here for opening my platform to someone that was attacked in front of everybody. So I'm saying I'm not going to be sitting here of people acting like I'm the problem because I opened up my platform to someone that was attacked. Yeah. So now I'm the bad person. And if you feel some type of way about it, then maybe you just need to learn from it. But instead of learning from it, you keep on trying to spin it and twist it and try to still play victim. And that person came to my platform to mess up my platform. No, that person came to your platform to defend themselves and tell their story. But then you attack the person and you had everyone else attack the person. And then now you're mad at me because of what happened on your platform. You cannot make this up. So that's why I want to bring it home. Let's bring it back home, bitch. Follow the bouncing ball. I know it's gonna be hard because you can't. It's hard for you to follow and catch up and understand and comprehend. The IQ might be low, but anywho, if you follow it, this has nothing to do with me at all. The niece is the one. The receiver is the one that said that she felt attacked. And as someone that she came onto my platform, I went live and I just spoke her thoughts. I spoke her opinion, her perception. I spoke on what the niece and how she feels. And then I said, I agree that she was attacked. So because I agree with the victim that she was attacked, then what? Oh, I think it's because you don't want me to speak on it. So I'm supposed to be silent on someone being attacked in the sector. So if I were silent and just shut up and just let things happen, then that would be better off. But oh no, if I use my voice and I speak for someone that entered my platform, then oh, I'm a bad person. So I get it. I'm not supposed to speak on anything. When I see bad things happening, people being attacked, I'm supposed to just sit idly by and just watch it happen and don't say nothing. And I invite someone to my platform, they're on my platform, they say they tell their story, and I'm supposed to just let them, I'm not supposed to speak on it anymore and tell the truth. I'm supposed to be silent to protect you and your mistakes. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I hope everyone will listen closely to what I'm going to say, and you might be offended by it, but if you know this, then moving forward, you'll understand. There are two topics that I don't really play around with. One is child abuse, and the other is SA. If you play around with those topics, you're not going to be my favorite person. I'm sorry. And I am not going to be silent on those topics, because those topics, when people are silent, that leads to problems in society, because those topics, people are always shh. If you see something happening, or if this is happening, you just sit back and you don't say nothing. You just, and that's the problem, because if people, I'm not going to be silent on those topics, because that leads to more problems when people are silent on topics and too afraid to speak out on topics or defend the topics or correct misinformation or correct disinformation. People are letting ignorant statements slide through and letting the main thing is letting ignorant statements free. Because if no one corrects the ignorant statements or the disinformation, misinformation on these topics, then it's left, the lie or the disinformation is the only thing it's going to be heard, and there is no correction. So if you are in this space, understand that I am going to be vocal on those topics. And if you have an issue with it, then I suggest you, I don't know, you have to deal with it, because I'm in this sector. I have the right to give commentary, and I would just take the topics more seriously if you're going to speak on that topic. I'm just being honest, okay? And especially if we're both. If you're going to speak on a topic, I'm going to speak on a topic. We have the right to disagree. So you can speak how you want to speak, but don't try to silence me because you're mad how I'm speaking. It doesn't make any sense. So in this way, I think people wanted to have their show and have their panel, and then no one speak on it, and no one talk about it, and everyone just bury it, and everyone ignore what Tamaya had to say, ignore her feelings, ignore how she was attacked, and everyone just move on and just be quiet and silent while after someone was attacked. And that's not how I move. I'm sorry. So if you're expecting that, that's not, because I'm not going to leave it to where she was attacked and then no one speaks out and says, hey, that's not right. Because then now that's, to be honest, re-victimization, to where now someone is being attacked again, and then no one is speaking out, no one is helping or supporting, and they're just left alone in the situation. So I'm always going to be the voice in that situation. Okay. So, and with that, with every action, there can be a reaction. Just like I can do this live and there could be a reaction to mine, and I can expect that there will be a reaction. So if you do a panel and it's mishandled, in the words of EJ, then you have to understand there will be negative feedback about how it was mishandled. So you can't get mad if people give feedback on that. You can't. Just like I can't be mad if you decide to go live and respond to this. That's the world of the internet. If you cannot handle the world of the internet, then I don't know what to tell you. So with that being said, that's deflection to keep on focusing on Dani, when I am just speaking based on listening to the niece who also came to my panel, that she was attacked and felt disrespected over there. That from listening to that, I say, oh, you know what? I agree with that. I agree. So because I agree, then now I'm the problem. That's deflection. So it's like I want to recenter and put the niece back at the center and understand that I am going on what the niece said. It's not just about what Dani said, it's what the niece said, the receiver. And I'm glad, Tracy, you understand that, right? So yes, people commented and reacted to it, gave their opinions. But that is still everyone else's opinion. At the end of the day, it's the niece's experience that really mattered. And people did not make anything up at all. They pretty much were reacting to what they watched, and we all watched it. And we watched what happened, watched what went down. The niece herself said she felt it. Okay, she felt that. So when Sammy keeps saying Dani said this, or creator said this, or people are saying that, and people are trying to do this or that to my platform, no, you did that to your own platform. That's just a way to dodge the fact that the niece said she felt disrespected and attacked. And I did reach out, and I do actually have the email where the niece said to you personally, Sammy, she said to you personally in email that she felt disrespected and attacked. And you gave her an apology, not for Cat Medusa, not for Cat Son, but you said, I apologize for the way I spoke to you. So you said that to her for how you spoke. So now, how am I to blame for how you spoke to her? Well, am I controlling your mouth and your platform and everything over there? So I'm confused on how Ryder and everyone keeps on saying, Dani, 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 when I have nothing to do with what Kat said, her son said, with what anyone over there said at all. This is all deflection because they are upset that I gave a space for the niece to talk uninterrupted, and they don't like that. Okay, for different reasons, which I said before. They prefer the showdown over there because that's like a get it off your chest Monday. It's a way to have this drama and this sort of circus content instead of what I did. They prefer that content. So, yeah, and Ryder Root is just trying to equate her. She already admitted it. But before she even pressed one, if I said this, before Ryder Root even admitted to it, I already said that she was correlating, or, you know, she was acting like the niece to Maya was similar to her own daughter, which she calls Demon Daughter. And she was trying to think that, you know, like Demon Daughter came on here, her own daughter came on here to tell her essay story and how it made her look and how she felt attacked and how creators were speaking on it. So when Tamaya came out here, she's like, oh, this is someone's family coming in here talking about their essay, and they're being interviewed by people. And she thinks that this whole situation is being weaponized against Cat Medusa. And then now Cat Medusa is someone, she saw herself in Cat Medusa. So she started defending Cat Medusa because she felt that it was a similar situation, which it's not a similar situation, but Ryder Root, of course, correlated that as that. Before she started doing that, she was actually, you know, saying, you know, that she believed it. But then, of course, the windmill for Cat, she flip-flopped. We already know that the bitch can be bought. Any Ryder finger bitch that admits that they can be bought and sold, and that means that they're a sellout and a coon, and they could just be bought. They're not really serious and should not be taken seriously, because I cannot be bought. And you can't buy me, but you can buy her. And she admits it. She could be bought. And you can send her money and she'll attack and go after people just because she's paid. Okay. So with that being said, now what's so interesting to me is after Sammy gave this fake apology, and yes, I'm calling it a fake apology, she then went live and started to say that she was going to react to my video interviewing Tamaya. And then she started saying that it was all staged and the setup, because how in the world did the Cat son asked questions about the location of the niece and said, where you at, or something with ATL. I can't remember exactly, but press 2 if you heard Cat was beginning to think like, oh, it's all stage, it's not real, and Cat maybe set this up, it's a stage. And even the incoming was trying to get her to, you know, stop focusing on insignificant things and saying it's real and it's not staged. She was being weird. So how can you apologize to someone in one before you go live, and then the moment you go live, you start saying it's staged and it's fake? It's like, what? It's like, what you know, what's going on here? what is going on here that you now are saying that, right? So it's crazy. So hold on. So then immediately after she apologized, she went live and she was saying it was staged and it was fake, and she was trying to say something is off here and pretty much just trying to discredit Denise. So it was weird. Before she actually went live, I had a conversation with Denise because Denise did see that Sammy had an upcoming video reacting to my video. So Denise did say, okay, you know, she has an upcoming video reacting to your video. And I'm like, I'm not going to say what the conversation was about fully, but once she brought it to my attention that Sammy was about to go live, react to the video, we did have a conversation about how she felt about the upcoming live. And after our conversation, I pretty much said, you know, no one will be able to react to the video. So it wasn't just Sammy, even OKP, I asked him not to, no one to react to the video after we had our conversation. And I'm not going to discuss that, but, you know, like I said, she brought it to my attention and we had a conversation about it. And at that point, we decided, you know, not to have people react to something. But I will say part of it is this. She came to my channel. I said it's an open space, it's a safe space to speak freely, and she did speak freely. And she even gave other more information than she even did previously. It's the same story, but she just gave other information, personal, and so because she felt it was a safe space. So then, obviously, if you take my video and you take it from my channel and you take it back to the same channel she was already attacked on, and you start to use it to say that it's all staged, it's all fake, it's this and that, and attacking her, then now you're taking something from a safe space to an unsafe space. So then now it's kind of like, oh wait, she said it was going to be a safe space, but now the video has been taken back over to where it wasn't safe. So it didn't make any sense, and that's why it was done that way. Okay. And it's also my fucking content, so I don't have to explain anything, but I'm giving an explanation just to whatever. But I don't have to explain shit. If I want to take my video down, put it up, if I say you can't use it, this person can't use it, I can do what the fuck I want to do. The fuck? What I look like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just being, you know, I'm just being upfront. With that being said, Denise was also still the next day after that, she was still being attacked and disrespected. And that was impacting her. Obviously, she was sad about it and hurt about it and breaking up about it. So I pretty much was saying to leave the chat and don't go on a panel in that emotional state that she was in, and just don't watch it. And that is to protect her mental health. And I think people forgot, like I said before, that when Denise came onto my panel, she actually said that she, at the time when the essay happened, she was feeling suicidal. So she had suicidal thoughts. So when you know someone has a history of suicidal thoughts, you have to kind of proceed in the way of with that in mind. So I said, don't watch it, and also don't go on the panel. Obviously, she just went on the panel the day before, and that was in the moment of her feeling these emotional feelings of being attacked yet again the next day. And in that moment, it's my job, yes, it is my job, to try to calm her down and try to get her out of that situation where she's in the chat trying to defend herself and people are being negative. And I'm saying, don't watch it. Remove yourself from this situation. Don't go up there while you're feeling the way you're feeling. It's not going to end well. So I did say that. And who gonna check me? Okay. So that's what happened. When she said she was breaking down crying and all that. So I'm not getting all into that. That wasn't a time to hit a link. Okay. Especially after what had happened the day before when she actually was attacked. So anyways, you don't apologize unless you did something wrong, of course. And that's just logic, basic logic. If nothing happened, then there wouldn't be a need for an apology. So you actually apologized to Denise and that you told everyone that. So either the apology was fake or not. And I say it was fake because the moment after you apologized, you started your live off by saying you apologized, and then you proceeded the rest of the live to try to discredit her and says all staged and it's all fake. So it's like, yeah, the apology was fake. Did y'all see it? The live started off with saying she apologized, and then the rest of the live was trying to poke at everything and trying to discredit Denise and say it's all staged and it's fake and it's this and that. So it's like, what was the apology for? So the comments, author of the live was still negative. Sammy was still being negative. And I'm not gonna get all into the comments after that because that's private conversations, but it basically, I said that it's best not to watch given the situation, okay? Dealing with the negative comments and things. So I hope everyone, that's what it's given, okay? So when it comes to hosting a show, I hosted a show, Sammy hosted a show, and it's not to be competitive, but that's what's going on in this space. I realize is that she is upset with me because there's no reason to be upset with me besides you don't like how your show went and you're jealous of how mine went, and that's facts. Because why else would I be the one that's so targeted because I gave my opinions on things? And not just my opinion, but my opinion is based off of not only my own observations, but also I'm centering Denise. Centering means I'm putting Denise at the center, her perception, her experience of how she felt. She even said on my panel how she felt, and then I'm discussing that publicly. And I don't think Sammy likes that I discuss that publicly, how Denise felt. But should I have not discussed it publicly how the niece felt and gave my reaction to the whole situation? Or is Sammy the only one that can do a reaction? Is she the only channel that can do a reaction to anything? I'm curious. So I get a reaction to how everything went down, and then I guess she didn't like my reaction to it, which told the truth about how the niece was attacked, and I agreed. So, and then she also get an apology for how she was attacked. So yeah. So anyways, when you're hosting a show, such as I hosted Denise and she hosted Denise, the host controls the show, the host controls the panel, and the tone and everything else controls everything that's happening with the actual live. So Sammy keeps going on and on saying that hers went out of control because she had to ask for verification from Kat on whether the niece was a real person or not, or a real family member. That's understandable, trying to verify someone, because you never know when someone can be a troll. However, where can verification take place? You said you message her or whatever, right? When you message her, she could just message you back and say, that's my niece. She doesn't have to hit your link to say, that's my niece. She doesn't have to, she could email you, because she could direct message you. She could be backstage. You don't have to let her up. She put it in a private backstage chat. There's different ways, a phone call. All of this can be the way to verify. You didn't have to bring her up on a panel, have a screaming match. And by the way, by the time you verify her, after you verify her, you still allow her to be attacked, and you still were going in on her author verification. So if you still are going in on someone and allow others to go in on a person author verification, then stop blaming the verification. Blaming the verification is deflection, okay? So even after the verification, Denise was still spoken to sideways and, and twisted and shit. So verification was never the issue. Again, it's all a deflection tactic. And I understand, you're a creator and some things happen on your channel that can be negative and not be great, and not a good look. However, the best way to handle it is just to own it. Like, shit, that shit went crazy. I apologize. I mishandled it, and I learned from this. And then you just move on. People will respect that kind of honesty and straightforwardness and apologeticness. Being apologetic. People don't like the fake apology and then trying to go live and say this is staged, this is fake, and the continuing on the deflection, the yelling, the screaming, like, you said that person is trying to ruin my platform. You actually said the niece is trying to ruin your platform. Like she's responsible for how you handle your show. She's not a content creator. She actually said the niece is trying to ruin her show or ruin her channel. How is Denise responsible for how you handle your channel? So all of a sudden, she's the content creator that controls your show, and she's the one that calls. Okay, it's a lack of accountability for me. I even had a call-in line for Val, and people were about to go in on Val. I had Marcella; she was about to go in on Val, and I said, Marcella, we ain't doing that. I could have sat there and let Marcella go in on Val for maybe hours, so Marcella can talk. But what I did, I put a stop to it because guess what? It's my show. I can put a stop to it. I didn't have to let it keep going. Queen Tulsa called in to go in. I put a stop to a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? So you can put a stop to what you want to put a stop to. And obviously, if you don't put a stop to it, you go on along with it. Simple as that. Okay. So I'm actually going to show the actual email about with the apology. Since the video isn't up where she says she apologized, I'm going to show an email. So yes, Sammy did apologize to Denise. She also had admitted in a live that's now private that she had went back and listened to her own words, and that she had realized that she had went in on her. That was Sammy's own words. Press 2 if you actually heard that live, because it's down now. So again, I'm not speculating or guessing. This is actually something that happened. So after the apology, she then went live and she was saying it was staged, it was set up and set up, like I said, and that she believed that maybe Cat Medusa orchestrated the whole thing because something about ATL and the Cat Medusa's son was saying it was asking about a location, like where she at, and like how come Cat Medusa's son don't know where she's located, or something she was saying to that effect. Okay. So anyway, so now the apology means nothing at that point, because 1 minute's apology, next is stage and it's fake. So now the apology is thrown out the window. It's fake. It's disingenuous at that point, right? So you don't apologize and then like, oh yeah, turn around and then, to be honest, in the same live, she said she apologized and then she proceeds to try to, discredit and deflect. So turn around and then try to imply that the person you just apologized to was part of some play. So you're not taking accountability. You're still doing damage control. And that's how I feel that No Edge Control is trying to spin the lack of control on this and to avoid the damage control of this situation. So what can I give as an example? So if someone were to like step on your foot and then they were like, I apologize for stepping on your foot. And then they would go live and then they say, you know what? Actually, I don't even think her foot was real. And you're like, wait, you don't think her foot was real, but then you just apologize for stepping on her foot. It doesn't make any sense. So that's how you know the apology was damage control. She apologized to the girl privately so she can go live publicly and say she apologized. And then she proceeded to try to discredit the girl in the same live. So that was all damage control. So what I see for Sammy's type is to try to get to fix her name and fix her channel, to do damage control, to get people to back down, but then later try to, discredit or try to say, oh, it was all fake anyway. It's all about fixing her image. It doesn't matter what she has to do or say to fix her own channel and her image. And I get it. Creators want to protect their channel and their brand. However, if you want to protect your channel, your brand, that's when you have to decide your initial action. So your initial action, how you mishandle the platform, that's what affected your brand. Instead, you feel your brand was impacted because of me and others, and even Denise. You're blaming everyone for how your channel was impacted by this instead of yourself. If Tasha K does an interview and it turns out bad and it's mishandled, Tasha K is the one people are going to blame, and people are going to blame her for how it went. Even if creators go live talking about it, if no matter what happens, Tasha K is gonna get blamed every time the interview goes bad. A lot of times Tasha K gets blamed for it as the host. No one else, even creators that report on it, don't get blamed. So in this situation, I'm getting blamed because the host doesn't want to take the responsibility of it, so she has to put it on Dani because Dani spoke on it and talked about it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm letting you know, bitch, I ain't taking your blame for how your shit went down. If it had happened on my platform, I will take the blame, but it happened on your platform. So I'm saying, bitch, this live is to say I'm pushing the responsibility for how your channel went back on you, and you and your little posse can stop trying to spin this and twist it to where it's a Dani problem when it's a fucking Sammy problem. And that's on period. Y'all keep on trying to make up shit to make it about Dani and how Dani did something wrong. And I'm letting y'all bitches know, no, Sammy is the one that did something wrong, because when we go look at her live versus my live, I ain't do shit wrong. So let's play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Shout out to Leslie, happy 2-month anniversary. So I see the play, and that's why I'm calling the play out. Shout out to Leslie, happy 2-month anniversary. Yes, I appreciate the support. Happy anniversary on this backup. Shout out to Read This as well. Thank you so much for being a moderator. Mwah. And also shout out to you, happy anniversary. Also shout out to the birthday girls. As I said in my earlier live, put some balloons in the chat again. Why not? They celebrate their birthday all day. Shout out to the birthday girls. Come and get this commentary and pumpkin. Put some birthday blues in the chat to celebrate their birthday. Yes. Shout out to Latanya in the building. Thank you so much, Latanya, for the actual fan funding. I appreciate the support. Shout out to my girl Low Key in the building for the cash app. Yeah, something said. Yeah, she says love your music. Then I think it's much I appreciate. I'm glad you love the music. Again, shout out to Low Key. Also, shout out to I don't know if I gave you a shout out or not, but it was early morning. But shout out to Judy Coles as well. I appreciate the cash app. Yes, and everybody else. Remember, support my channel for free just by hitting the like button. So I'm still confused on how I became the bad guy, because I spoke for the victim and I allowed the victim on my platform, and I'm not the one that did anything wrong. Now, I think that, of course, I'm not going to say that I don't have any influence. I think some people feel like because I have influence and my voice it can be heard throughout the sector, that I should be silent or mute. And it's actually the opposite. If I am someone that has a voice, I should always use my voice if I feel like I'm involved in a situation. And by the way, we have to actually admit and acknowledge that the whole thing with Cat Medusa and the fake pregnancy, it was brought to me, and Dion the fake pregnancy, it was brought to me, and then Stacey B gave me the receipts, and I started reporting on that fake pregnancy. Press 1 if you realize that or understand that. So I'm the one that put out those receipts from Stacey B that included the fake pregnancy. From there, things have been unfolding between all these parties, from Cat Medusa, Stacey B, I Don't Give No Fucks, Val, and all these people are intertwined and involved. Every time one dominoes fall, the next one falls, the next one falls. So I've already been reporting on this. Even when I got the receipts of Evangelist Val, I'm talking about Stacey B, and from there that led to Evangelist Val acting a fool and faking strokes and shit to get out of the Stacey B situation. And then I called out Stacey B for her not telling the full thing about how she got all her money. One thing is leading to another. So then I'm already involved in this. And in fact, on Christmas, I called it Messy Muss. I went live talking about I went live talking about Cat Medusa, still Cat's sister, and I also mentioned that there was something within the family that had happened, but I cannot discuss that. And I said it on Christmas. The day after Christmas, Tammy took my Christmas video and she was reacting to my video where I was showing the messages in that video and talking about those messages. She copied my live. She did. Copied my live, the layout of it, by playing my content as reaction. And instead of using my text messages that were in the video she was reacting to, I guess she had reached out the right route to get her own copy of those messages. So when I read the messages, I was reading the redacted messages. And when she read it, she had read the unredacted, which showed what I was covering. So when I went live the day before, I didn't say exactly what was the what was being redacted. However, when she went live, she actually mentioned the niece being great by Cat's Con. You see what I'm saying? So people saying that I stole her story. No, she is. I already pressed two if you were here. I already explained that I was already reporting on this. She's the one that was reacting to my shit. And no shade, but this whole time for a long time, she's the one been reporting on me, Dani, and reacting to my shit and talking about everything pertaining to Dani. Dani. That's what she been doing. So how the fuck y'all gonna see this bitch take my video talking about everything and how I'm redacting something? I said there's something within the family I can't speak on. I talk about that on Christmas, and I have the picture of Cat and Skip hugging intimately, or face to face intimately. I have the text messages from Skip talking about how, you know, questioning the sister, and then I skip over the redacted message talking about the great. But I allude to, I said there's a deep family thing or deep thing about, and it could be unforgivable. I was talking about the great the day before the niece came on the panel. Oh my gosh. So with that being said, Sammy was reacting to my video when she went live the next day, and she had my video up. So I was actually talking about that before her. Lord have mercy. How can you talk about I'm copying someone that was reacting to my video? So since I skipped over that part, so there is no need for the niece to hit my panel when I was covering it, because I didn't bring up the niece because I skipped over the niece part. Again, when I covered it on Christmas, I skipped over the niece part. I didn't mention the niece story, her experiences, and any victimization. I did not. I kept it redacted. I did not mention it. I alluded to the family forgiveness and deep stuff happening. I alluded to it. So there was no need for the niece to hit my panel. The next day, Sammy brought the niece out because Sammy is the one that actually read what she read, the whole message. She didn't redact nothing. So that's why the niece hit her panel. You see what I'm saying? And the niece already explained how the niece was already in this sector, and the whole family is in this sector. If you missed my live, then you missed it. But watch my live where I showed, press 3 if you saw my live, where Cat Medusa since 2023 has been posting her YouTube channel to her actual family Facebook, where all her family and friends are at, for them to come over to her show. She invited her whole family to this sector. So I'm not going to get all into that. If you missed it, you just missed it. You have to watch all my videos. But I gave a full breakdown of all the reasons why her family is in this sector, so people should not be surprised. And I showed receipts. So with that being said, since Sammy is the one that didn't redact it on YouTube, so then that brought the niece out. Okay, Lord have mercy. Now, so even Kat was trying to play games like, oh y'all, like it's this or that. Like she didn't bring her own family into this sector. It was so weird. I'm like, Kat, can you stop gaslighting people here? So right after the live, she was actually cool with it. She was actually cool with it. Sammy was actually cool, taking compliments. She was like proud of herself. And even Cat, y'all, Cat Medusa was hyping her up. She was hyping her up for how things went with the niece. She was. Let me play a little clip real quick. Hold on. She was hyping her up how things went with the niece. And she kind of, you know, she was okay with how her live went, because she, at that time, certain people were giving her compliments, so she thought it went well. It wasn't until it got negative feedback is when she decided that she was gonna now backpedal. But yeah, I'm gonna show the email soon. Hold on.
Letting my son have a platform and talking.
So right here, listen. Kat says to Sammy, I appreciate you for letting my son have a platform to speak his mind.
I appreciate you for letting my son have a platform and talk his shit. And my son don't never do that. He don't do that. He just has to, defend himself,
So she says to her, I appreciate you letting my son have a platform to defend himself. So she, this is Kat talking to Sammy.
Well, my niece was glad. I mean, it just took me a little minute, y'all. Like, I literally was trying to hear everything, and it was just certain things that she was saying and doing, and I was like, now.
See, listen. So she said it was just certain things she was saying and doing. So she was actually saying like, oh, she didn't like the things the niece was saying and doing. Like, oh, just certain things she was saying and doing. Like it was like negative. Like she didn't like it, the niece. So that's why Kat was like congratulating her. Like, you did a great job, like gathering her or going at her.
Wait a second, like, yeah, yeah.
So right here, Kat says you were getting her ass, Sammy. You were getting her ass. You see what I'm saying? Press 4 if you just heard it. Kat was like, yeah, you were getting her ass, Sammy. You was getting it. So you were happy right after the live ended when you were getting kudos and brownie points for getting at the knees. And you was like, yeah, it was just something she was saying and doing. You see how you try to be fake?
Was trying to hear everything, and it was just certain things that she was saying and doing, and I was like, now wait a second, like, yeah, you were okay,
So you are getting her ass, Sammy. So even Kat Medusa, your bestie, go bestie, that's my bestie, said you were getting at her, and she loved how you treated Denise. Oh, she loved it. She said, great job, Sammy boy. You did a great job getting that niece for me and letting my son and me tell her up. And Sammy said, yeah, just some things she was saying and doing. So she liked it. So when did this whole thing change to where she didn't like it? So when it was Kat saying good things about her live, she loved it and ate it up. But the moment I speak on how I dislike the live, now it's a problem. So in this sector, you have to get used to negative feedback and positive feedback. So the positive feedback, she soaked it up and loved it. The negative, she didn't like it. So you have to get used to both in this sector. And by the way, it doesn't matter about what I think, because that's what she's so focused on. It's really what the niece thinks. And the niece said that you attacked her and felt attacked. And you didn't apologize to her for attacking her. So you were like, hype me up. You was like, okay, keep hyping me up until that backfired. So then now, after Kat was hyping you up for attacking your niece, you start saying, oh, it's Kat attacked her. Kat did it. It's staged. It's Kat that was attacking. And yeah, and even today, listen, y'all, even today she says it was Kat attacking her. Listen, hold on.
But some of these situations, I wasn't around. So I be having people over here so I can get an understanding. My job is not to put back on what they're saying, and I do try to listen to the other side and hear, like, even the stuff about what happened to the young lady on my platform. My back was against the wall that day. So to keep saying these little things like the girl got attacked over here and all that other stuff, okay, that's true. She did by her own family. That I went and got just to verify who the girl actually was. That could have been a troll for God's sake. First of all, I wasn't in a situation like that. That's what used to happen when I was on.
Yes, today she was still saying that it was Kat and the family that attacked her. Like, I'm like, girl, what about you? Hold on, I'm turning the background because this is low. So even today, she was still saying it was Kat and the family that attacked her and not her. Like, girl, it was you too.
Unless I actually was involved, and I can say for a fact what I observed, what I heard, but some of these situations, I wasn't around. So I be having people over here so I can get an understanding. My job is not to put back on what over here and all that other stuff. Okay, yes, true, she did by her own family. By her own family that I went and got this to verify who the girl actually was. That could have been a troll for God's sake. First of all, I was in a situation.
No, she got attacked after you verified. You also attacked her. Lomax attacked her, and the person she said didn't attack her was Tremaine. Okay, so why are you sitting there trying to? You see what I'm saying? Like, and you would think that after all this time, she would be telling the truth, but instead, even today, like 2 weeks later, she's still saying that, you know, it was Kat that attacked her. It was you that attacked her too. And that's why I said I won't tell her so it's foolishness, because you also attacked her. Not as much as Kat, but you still did. That's why Kat gave you a kudos. So fast forward, we now know the niece, of course, she went to the police. Now she already had emails proving before that she had conversation with the police, but then since then there was proof that she did actually go to the police, even straight from the police department, the actual source. That's already confirmed. Some people were actually saying that she never went, and you know, that's a serious, you know, accusation to put on someone that has survived SA in the first place. And by the way, I was saying at the same time, just to clarify and make sure that everyone is aware, that even if someone chooses not to go to the police or not to report, that's still their right. And if someone decides that they don't want to file police report, it doesn't mean their story is not true. So I didn't want it to be out here where, okay, police or it didn't happen, to where people are going to start seeing anyone that doesn't have police report and never went to the police and never went on social media or went to tell everyone but the police is a liar. There are a lot of people that tell their story to family, friends, even to social media, but they have never reported to the actual police. It's separate things. So I just wanted to clear up that. I wanted to clear that up. Now, I will say that I actually did my approach to one topic the other day was I could have changed my tone a little bit in my delivery. So I will admit that, because I did say before, I hate when people say certain things with certain topics. So it did piss me off. But my tone, my message was messaging, but my tone at the time was like, I'm sick of this shit. Okay. So my delivery was a little off on that, I will admit. So that probably got some people under some people's skin because of the actual delivery. But hey, the truth can hurt. Okay. I'm just being honest. Okay. So I think that's another way. Some people were upset at the delivery of me saying that. And to me at the time, I'm like, this stuff is like, you can Google this stuff and this information, that not all victims go to the police. And you cannot say just because someone didn't go to the police that their story is not true, or because they told someone on social media or had interviewed, that it means that, you know. And in her case, she actually did go to the police, but I'm saying that you cannot say it across the board that is something that can be a determinant of whether or not a story is true. Okay, so I just wanted to clarify that. And because people have the right to not report if they choose not to, okay, for various reasons. But in this case, again, she did actually report. And once I confirmed that through the actual police department, you would think that a responsible platform will actually correct and retract information, or even give an update like, okay, there's actually new evidence that she actually did go to police. You know, and not everyone has to give a retraction or even an update, and you could just be silent. But to be honest, if the lie is loud, the truth and the correction and retraction should be loud too. It's just weird that there's no retractions that she actually did go to police. But hey, if you don't want to update your audience that, you know, she did go to police, then that's on you. You know, I just find it odd when people are loud when it's wrong, but then silent when, you know, when the truth is out. Okay. And in a way, it can be a way to avoid the topic and avoid actually admitting that you were wrong, to avoid, again, backlash or some sort of something. Okay. Yeah. So with that being said, let me actually show this email before I get into the next topic, which is why I have decided to separate myself. Now, I will admit that the whole issue with Tamaya did put a bad taste in my mouth. But I saw it as someone kind of ignorant, or someone that, you know, mismanaging certain situations, ignorant of certain topics, but it put a bad taste in my mouth, I'll be honest. However, that's not the reason I separated myself. It is a reason that gave me pause. Okay. The pause means like, yeah, something is a little off here, but I separated myself for a different reason, which I'll get into directly. Okay. Even for today, when she said, yeah, I agree. I did not attack her. Trey says, but you didn't criticize Sammy in that first follow-up live. You spoke on the whole dynamic of the broadcast. I saw both. You didn't attack Tammy. You said the topic was not handled objectively. And that's the thing. People see that as an attack. Anything I say that's negative or not favorable or constructive criticism is still going to be an attack. And I'm saying that, you know, in some situations, I'm just being honest. It was annoying me. So I did. Yeah, it was annoying me. So my tone was a little off because I just really hate victim blaming, victim shaming, and ignorance on certain topics. So yeah. So with that being said, ultimately it's not my responsibility to coddle anyone's emotions. I'm just being honest. At the same time, I do feel that when educating people on certain topics, the tone has to be appropriate fully. At the same time, I still want it to be known that I'm not responsible for how anything went down with Denise, and that is the focus. So press 1 in the chat if Sammy is responsible for how things were handled on her platform, and press 2 if I'm responsible for how things were handled on Sammy's platform, because that's the topic I'm delivering today, and the message is that my name keeps being brought up and this whole thing as if I did something bad, you know, when it came to Denise, because I simply had her on my platform. Why was she on Daddy's platform? It's like I did something wrong by opening up my space as a safe space. Okay. And I want the actual truth to be told that that has nothing to do with my platform. Yes, I spoke I gave commentary, feedback. I had the same person on my platform, but I had nothing to do with how it was handled or anything to do with anything about the niece getting there. No, I have nothing to do with any of that. So with that being said, even today, fast forward, it's disappointing to hear her keep on saying that Kat attacked her and the family attacked her and not actually including herself. Like she's like, oh, it's Kat. So let me show y'all this real quick. And I want to make sure I go in the order it happened. Also, I want to say this. It's so interesting that Sammy got an email from the niece and she failed to give Tremaine her proper due and her proper credit. And now I don't know if she really read the full thing or even elaborated fully, but I don't think she made it a focal point as much as she should have made it a focal point. So I'm going to actually share this, and just in case it hasn't been fully shared to how it should be. Okay, hold on. Now, I did get permission from Tamaya to show these 3 messages. So don't be like, oh, she's showing messages. I got permission. I asked her to show these 3. So right here, let me make this bigger. Right here on Sunday, December 28th, 2025, Tamaya wrote this. It does not say Dani wrote this. It says Tamaya wrote this. Okay? She says to Sammy, I wish you would stop talking about the same situation. I was never disrespectful towards you. And this is December 28th. Okay, about 2 days after. It says, I wish you would stop talking about the same situation. I was never disrespectful towards you or anybody watching y'all. Y'all asked me questions, made me feel belittled. Now, Tamaya wrote this and she says, made me feel belittled. So who's the one that is complaining about how she was treated or stating how she was treated? It's Tamaya. So why are you getting upset? Because I'm just actually just agreeing with her, but she's the person that received this, and she's the victim, and she's the one that experienced this. So her experiences is what really matters. So when we say she felt belittled, don't say, well, Dani's saying this, trying to attack my platform. No, Tamaya, this is her experience on your platform when you hosted her over there. Okay, she has every right to say how she felt. She says, belittled because you all ride for Kat. And that's another thing to just admit. You were riding for Kat. When Tamaya was up there, you were not Team Tamaya. She's a stranger. You don't know her. Like you said, she could be anybody. But even when you confirmed that it was the niece, you still felt obligated to Kat, and you felt like, you know, Kat was the one that you know and you knew, and you're gonna defend her. So just acknowledge it. So she even realized that y'all all right with Kat. And then she says, you embarrass me. Does it say Dani embarrassed me, or it says you embarrassed me? It's you embarrassed her. So that's why I'm making it like, listen, remove me from this. You're trying to take your shit out on me, bitch. Nah, you have to take responsibility for your own shit. I'm trying to put this on Dani motherfucker Robertson. It says you embarrassed me. Don't say Dani embarrassed me. You embarrassed me on your live. And as I'm watching now, you're continuing to do the same thing. Oh, I didn't read this part fully. She says, as I'm watching now, so she's letting you know, boom. Child, she's letting you know as she's watching now, you're continuing to do the same thing. Oh. Sucky now. As she was watching now, you were continuing to do the same thing. Woo. And wonder why I don't want to come on your panel. Woo. So she's telling you why she doesn't want to come on your panel. You're trying to blame, oh, it's Dani. She's telling you why she doesn't want to come on your panel. She's telling you right here, it has nothing to do with Dani. Look, you embarrassed me on your live, and as I'm watching you now, you continue to do the same thing. Belittled, embarrassed. You're continuing to do the same thing days after. What does this have to do with me? And it says, and wonder why I don't want to come on your panel. And then she called you out. You're older than me, because she's saying that she's, I think, 22, and you're older, right? You're older than me, talking like that. I have no respect for you or your members, because besides Tremaine, the only person that had common sense and treated me like I was human. Oh, so shout out to Tremaine, the only person that had common sense and treated her like she was human. So why doesn't Sammy really want to give Tremaine her kudos? So let's talk about Tremaine for a minute. Tremaine is actually a co-host. The co-host. So how can the co-host know how to control things, or try to do as much as possible she can and treat her right, and then the host can't? So something tells me that, you know, Sammy, you are the issue, because even your co-host got brownie points. Kudos. It says, I have no respect for you or your members besides Tremaine, the only person that had common sense and treated me like I was human. Now, in case there are people are feeling attacked, they will always pick up on the person that they feel is at least trying their best to make them feel human. Now, pay attention to make me feel like I was human. not trash, not like an animal, not like garbage or filth or nobody or worthless, but made me feel human, made me feel heard, made me feel at least listened to, or at least was trying to do something to protect me in some capacity as a co-host. Now, by the way, a co-host doesn't have that much control over the channel. A co-host is just that. You're just on a panel. You don't have no control over anything. So the fact that even if you're mentioned as a co-host or someone trying to do something, that actually is quite telling. So when Sammy goes over these messages, she doesn't really want to go on and on or even mention or highlight the fact that Tremaine is someone that's being praised. It reminds me of the Jag and OG Patrice situation where OG Patrice was getting a lot of praise as the co-host, and Jag was jealous because the co-host got more praise. So she's not going to highlight that. And she's going to leave that part out because there is no way, you know, if the co-host is saying that, you know, is getting praise and kudos and you're not as a host, that's going to make you look extra bad because people are going to say, if the co-host can do something, then why can't the host? Ooh. If the co-host can do something and make the person feel human, then why couldn't the host do it? So then she outshined you on your own platform. So then that's why you're not going to give her those kudos and brownie points or even highlight this, that, hey, Tamaya did give Tremaine a shout out and said Tremaine made her feel human and at least heard or tried to do something that made her feel human. Okay. And as far as how the treatment, even as a co-host. So I am deciding to highlight that. And not to be whatever, I'm just being honest. It's interesting that this wasn't really highlighted. And one reason it should be highlighted, because even with the situation with OG Patrice and Jag, this lets people know, like, even if everyone is attacking someone and going at someone, you don't have to group think, you don't have to join in, you don't have to gang up, you don't have to attack. You can actually try to be that one person that stands out and the one person that says, you know what, I'm gonna try to make this person feel human, and I'm gonna not be attacking and doing everything everyone else is doing, and that person will appreciate you and never remember like everyone was attacking me, but there was just one person there that was looking out in some capacity as much as possible, since she's the only co-host, so she can't really do that much, but she can do something. And that's the key thing. You can always do something. Might not can do a lot, but the fact that you even try to do something, people will sometimes remember you for that. So I thought that was sweet to actually mention that, because a lot of times negative things are being said in this sector. But if someone actually comes into this sector and they actually say, hey, Tremaine is the only person that had common sense and treated me like I was human, people should, you know, give their props to that person. Especially in a toxic space. So when someone gets a positive feedback, they should receive that positive feedback in full in its entirety as that positive feedback. Just like we all did with Queen Tulsa, when Queen Tulsa has stood up for a niece, Old Dusty's ex, and went to testify against Old Dusty. And we all said, great job. Great job. Like, we know we can be messy in the sector, but great job for going to that courthouse, showing up, defending the ex, instead of doxing and exposing her like Old Dusty wanted you to do. You did the right thing. You didn't actually expose and pop it and release the information. And you actually instead used that information to help her get a 5-year restraining order. So shout out to Queen. So when kudos are deserved, they should be given. And that's simple. So shout out to Tremaine for actually treating her like she was human. And then now she remembers that, hey, even though it was a negative experience, at least one person was treating me like I was human in some capacity, right? So shout out to Simply Me. Thank you so much for the fan funding super sticker. Yes, I appreciate the support. Again, shout out to you. I appreciate it. And even IO, when Sammy was going on and on about it's being staged and it's this or that, IO was trying to redirect her. There's a lot of people that try to baby her and redirect her. Like, she's an airhead. It's too much redirection is needed. Let her head float away like a blimp in the sky. Okay. Anyway, shout out to Simply Me. I appreciate the fan fund and super sticker. Yes, on the yes, I appreciate the support. And everybody else, remember, support my channel for free just by what? Hitting that like button. So Tamaya says right here, right after that, she says, I was brave enough. She says, I was brave enough to come and tell my story twice. Nothing changed. No dates changed. Nothing. You mentioned that topic on live and I spoke on it to defend myself. So I think she was probably messaging Sammy while she was live, trying to get her to stop, you know, being negative and coming for her and telling her, like, even now you're continuing to do the same thing. So Sammy must have been live at this time while she's emailing her, telling her this. So then guess what Sammy says? Sammy says to her, to Tamaya, she says, absolutely. I apologize for how I spoke to you. I will be keeping you and your family in prayer. God bless. And then you proceeded, Sammy, to go live and still try to and continue with your live. Maybe you were still already live, to go and say that it's staged and it's this and it's that, to still be negative and say it's staged and it's a play and this and that, and that you popped her. And by the way, you popped Kat as it's all being staged. So right here, let's break this down. Absolutely. I apologize for how I spoke to you. Y'all see Dani motherfucking Robertson right here? Where is my name at? Because last time I checked, it says, I apologize for how I spoke to you. So you spoke to her that way, Sammy, not me. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I don't. Get them out my face, bitch. You got my face too, bitch. Listen, where my name at? Where is Kat name? You didn't say I apologize for how Kat spoke to you. I didn't apologize for how your family spoke to you. You said I apologize for how I spoke to you, because you said you had rewind your live, and when you rewinded your live, you heard yourself going in on her. Kat gave you kudos for going in on her. So you heard all of this. So why in the world are you now trying to say it was all Kat, it was all the family, when right here in this email, you said, I apologize for how I spoke to you. And this is gaslighting. Because even today, Tamaya could be watching, and guess what? You're saying, oh, the family attacked her. You're still dismissive and gaslighting and lying, because you also attacked her. And it's right here. I apologize for how I spoke to you. I will be keeping you and your family in prayer. But then you proceeded to go live and say it was staged and it was fake. So it was a fake apology from a fake ass bitch. Okay? It is what it is. Now, why this all was annoying me? This was annoying me because I felt like all of this was being twisted and spun to fit a certain narrative about Dani being in the wrong and Dani being the bad guy. Say hello to the bad girl. And I keep asking everyone, what did I do wrong? And they keep on saying, oh, how she got to your platform. Why is she on your platform? Does that really matter? How she got to my platform, or how she even got to anyone's platform, when she already said how she got to the space. What matters is how she was treated on each platform. So it's all a deflection. You see, it's all a deflection for how the niece was treated, because no one wants to say that Sammy is the one that mistreated her and mishandled the situation and allowed her to be attacked on the platform. And she act like she can't control the platform. And she can mute people, she can drop people, she can add people. She decides who's up there, who's not. She can raise her voice to scream and holler like she used to do all the time, defending the raccoon. No creator can say they don't know how to control their platform when they have all the tools to do so. And if your co-host knows how to co-host and actually treats your guests more human than you do, then that's a problem. Maybe you should have your co-host host and you be the co-host. You be the co-host, let your main host, since you don't know how to host the show. A mess, a mess, a mess. And you will say press, press, press. So right here, you say that you spoke to her the wrong way, and you said you rewatched your video and that you were going in on her. So then now, today, you are still trying to backpedal and pussy pop on the handstand and say that it was Kat Medusa and the family and not you. And I don't think the privating of the videos had anything to do with Tamaya. I think you privated the videos to hide your hand, and because you were starting to get negative feedback, and hiding the videos hides the evidence of what you did. So I want to take it as some chivalry of you protecting Tamaya. No, it's protecting yourself because you felt like it was damage control. That's all it is. The whole thing is damage control, which I'm going to get into as well. And what I don't like about it is the sneaky game that you're playing. You might be dumb, but you know how to play little games, and it's called playing the victim and having someone else fight your battles. And another game you play is while you be silent while someone else gets attacked for something you did wrong. So you want me to be out here getting attacked for something you did on your platform, and I'm calling the bullshit out. Okay, nah. If I only want to be responsible for what I did on my platform, I hosted Tamaya, I gave her a space, I didn't do nothing wrong. And then I followed up on a follow-up video with receipts that she went to the police. I didn't do nothing wrong in this situation. So I'm not going to sit back while someone else gets to hide their videos or hide their hands. And then everyone out here acting like I'm up to something. I done did something. You know, no. We ain't going to play that type of game. And I'll get more into what's happening. Y'all see exactly what I'm saying. I'm calling out the plays. Now, I'm an OG. I've been around for a long time. Roddy Root should have told you. I thought I told you. Ain't no playing no games with my name, okay? You fucked up your shit. And you trying to hide behind Roddy Root so she could windmill and swing at me with her rotted fingers while you hide and try to go along with all her lies and foolery to protect your own channel while you try to discredit mine or go out the mine. I see the game, and it ain't gonna go out like that. Because I'm telling you,
what they're saying, and I do try to listen to the other side and hear, like, even the stuff about what happened to the young lady on my platform. My back was against the wall that day. So to keep saying these little things like the girl got attacked over here and all that other stuff, okay, that's true, she did by her own family. By her own family, that I went and got just to verify who the girl actually was. That could have been a troll for God's sake. First, my platform. My back was against the wall that day. So to keep saying these little things like the girl got attacked over here and all that other stuff, okay, that's true, she did by her own family.
So you keep on wanting to deflect even today and say she was attacked only by her own family. But in these emails, press 3 in these, if you see in these emails, it says, I apologize for how I spoke to you. There's a flip-flop and a flippity-flop. Even Cat Medusa said you went in on the girl. You was going at the girl. She was happy that you went in on her niece and gave her son and her, especially her son, a place to go in and defend himself against the niece. And how even you, she didn't say her or the son. She said even you was getting that girl. You was getting her. You was getting her. And then you actually went live and said you had rewatched the live and you was going at her. And then even you apologize for how you spoke to her. But then publicly, after you hit all your videos and all your stuff is private, you're now decide to try to backpedal and say Kat and her family attacked her. So you left yourself out. You left yourself out. But see, the problem is we're not going to let you leave yourself out, because when you're trying to leave yourself out, you're trying to leave somebody, you're trying to put somebody else in. Remember, when somebody takes themselves out, they're trying to put somebody else in. And guess who she's trying to put in? Dani motherfucking Robertson. Hello. The whole time she keeps on trying to spin or twist things to make it seem like something with me. Okay. Because that's how she sees the defense of, putting all the, stuff on somebody else. Oh, it's on this person. It's on that person. It's on everybody else besides her. Oh, creators are talking about how I handled the platform. I had to do verification. Who is speaking on it besides me? Creators, you don't want to be direct and say Dani Robertson. Okay, so she's trying to put how everything is impacting her platform or this or that is on Dani Robertson instead of her own actions. There's no accountability. A lot of times people in this segment, they don't want to take accountability for their own actions. They try to blame me for my commentary on it instead of their own actions that I'm speaking on. It don't make any sense, okay? Remember that you're not the only reaction channel. Every channel could be a reaction channel. I react to things too, so I have the right to react. You have the right to react. You don't like the way I react, maybe I don't like the way you react, and that's how we got into this pickle. I don't like how you reacted and handled yours, and you don't like how I reacted to that, and then now it's a back and forth, right? Commentary. So another thing she tried to twist and spin is the fact that she's trying to say that I am steering clear of her and distancing myself because she sat with Roddy Root. No. This is not the fact that you're sitting with the rotted finger. Okay, I brought that up as a side topic and a side note. It was not the main topic or the main point I was making, or it wasn't my issue, should I say. Okay, I brought that up to say how dumb it looks, but that's your stupidity, has nothing to do with me. So with that being said, I was still cool with her while she was over there. In fact, I had actually messaged her to let her know that it was only before, when she was about to play that live after I had a conversation with Tamaya. I actually had just told her, this is the only video I'm talking about. This is the only exception. So if you know in messages, the day she was about to use the live to react to my video, she was about to play it, and I reached out after having a conversation with Tamaya, and I said, this is the only video I'm saying not to use. This is the only video I'm saying not to use. This is the only, this meets the exception. So, and that's author taking the victim's feelings into consideration, because otherwise, even OKP, I had to tell him not to stop playing the video, and he was like, wait, Dani always says I can use all her content even without permission, and that is true. He doesn't have to ask me. It's just that this one video was the exception. Okay. So I never said that she couldn't use all my videos or any more of my videos, and she knew this to be true. So my thing is this. When Roddy Root brought her, so Roddy Root and her were on Rat Hole, and Roddy Root started to tell lies about me and saying, well, Dani said that, Sammy can't use no more of her content. And she kept on saying over and over and over that I said that she can't use no more of my content. And Sammy already knew from way back that I only said that one video, that's the exception. And Sammy has been on Roddy Root's Rat Hole panel while Roddy Root is saying these lies about, oh, she's gonna strike your videos, and she said you can't use no more of your videos. She also she was saying that I withdrew my support. Dani has withdrew her support from Sammy. She was saying all of this stuff, and Sammy over there not saying nothing, not saying a peep, just letting her lie. And you might say, why is she doing that? It's because she realized that she wanted someone to beef with me. See, she didn't like how I made commentary on how she mishandled that platform. She feels like I overstepped. I said things she didn't like, and how, she feels like it was my words or my statements about how it was mishandled was impacting her platform. So instead of taking accountability of her own actions, she decides to now sit back and say, you know what, I'm not gonna beef with Dani myself, so I'm gonna let Roddy Root fight my battle for me. So Roddy Root, as she always does, she takes up other people's fights and battles for cash apps. So she starts saying, I'm gonna defend Cat Medusa and Sammy. So she starts defending both of them, swinging at me for Sammy and swinging at me for Cat Medusa. That's exactly what was happening. So when Roddy Root is swinging at me for Sammy, saying she withdrew your support, you didn't do nothing to her. And I'm like, I never said I withdrew no support. And she said, oh, and she said you can't use no more of her videos. I'm like, I didn't say that. So Roddy Root keeps saying all these lies, and Sammy is over there in the chat. She's commenting, she's participating in the chat. She even clicks on the link, and Roddy Root is saying things about me, and she's not correcting anything. And then Sammy goes live, and Sammy says, why do I need to reach out to Dani or say anything when we already had a private conversation? He says, me and Dani already had a private conversation, and I already knew Roddy was lying. So why do I need to say anything? I'm like, okay, privately, we already discussed this. But publicly, when you know someone is defending you and swinging with their right finger, swinging at me and trying to attack me over something we already had a conversation about, and you already know is a lie, you're letting Rider Root lie to smear my name and to attack me for something you know is false. So that is what's going on. So we're not going to play the game where behind the scenes, we already had a conversation that I never said I withdrew no support. I said only one video you couldn't use. I didn't say all. And I said I wasn't going to strike any videos. That's not true. So you knew all of this, but instead of telling anyone that, you allowed the public to believe all of this stuff without actually saying a word. And you says, oh, I didn't know we had a conversation, so I didn't think I had to speak publicly about it or say anything. So essentially, you were using Rider Root to fight your battles over things you knew were a lie, and she kept saying it over and over again. How many times I'm not gonna say press that one, but a lot of you heard it, that Rider Root keep on saying these same lies, and none of this is true. Has anyone heard me say I withdrew my support? Now you have, as of yesterday, once I caught on to this game. I never said I withdrew no support. I never said she couldn't use any of my videos. I said that one video. And I never said I was going to strike her videos. And I never said any of this stuff. So with that being said, EJ, I don't really care about that. I give people opportunity to say what they're going to say, and then I respond. Okay, it's not my fault that if you mishandle the situation and then you go live saying it's staged and it's fake, that's annoying, because you're not taking accountability at that point. You're just trying to now. I'm not gonna go into that, but Sammy was trying to say it's staged and it's this and that and it's fake. She was trying to implicate me into some wrongdoing. That's what she was trying to do. She was trying to blame me and blame everyone else for how Denise got to her channel and act like some sort of conspiracy. So I'm not buying that. She was actually trying to go at my platform and attack my platform. That's what I'm trying to say here. And not directly to herself fully, but trying to use Rider Root to attack my platform over things she knows isn't true. And she didn't care because it benefited her to have someone windmilling for her. Okay. So anyways, if she's on the panel with Rider Root and she's in the chat with Rider Root, and Rider Root is saying these things that she knows behind the scenes that we discussed and talked about is not true, and she continues to get on the panel and allow Rider Root to run with these narratives instead of correcting her when she knows Rider Root is defending her. So anyways, Rider Root can defend whoever she wants to. She wants to pin Sammy and she wants to pin Kat. But now you're letting me know you are beefing with me, but you're just not directly beefing with me. That's a way to beef with somebody. Someone else takes up your fight and they start swinging at me for you. And you know they're swinging at me with lies, but you don't correct it. You don't care. So you're beefing with me, but you're trying to be sneaky. And I'm calling out the sneakiness here. Okay, listen, you've been beefing with me, but through Rider Root. Okay, that's what's happening. You're beefing with me through Rider Root. You're trying to hide your hands. Okay, that's why you hang out over there while she's saying this and that and lying on me, and you're not correcting none of it. And I'm not saying you have to defend everything about me. Obviously, I'm talking about the things as it pertains to you. Rider Root says I withdrew my support. Says she didn't say she withdrew no support. Rider Root says that she said she's gonna strike you. You can say, well, you know, we had a discussion and she didn't say that. And the main one is this. She kept on saying, Dani said you can't use no more of her videos, and Dani said you can't use no more of her videos. And you know that I only said that one video, and you have let her say that about a dozen times. She has said that I said you can't use no more of my videos, and you could have said, oh, no, she only said I couldn't use that one. And people have said it. It's just that one. It's just that one. It's just that one. But you let her ride out because she was using that lie to attack me with it, right? To say she's bullying Sammy, not letting her use no more of the videos, no more. No. No, please don't come in here with no bullshit. Is that even a new page? I'll be blocking people. I listened to Sammy today. She said that she didn't feel a need to correct anything because we had a private conversation. So she didn't correct nothing. My mom checked that page to see the date on that page. I listened to Sammy today, and she said that she didn't feel the need to correct anything because we had a private conversation, me and her. So there was no need to publicly say something that we had addressed privately. And I'm saying the public needs to match the private. So whatever you say in private, and we have it in private, and someone is trying to say it in public, you need to correct it publicly. You don't be publicly. You don't be behind the scenes private. We had that conversation, or we discussed it, or I mentioned it, and then publicly you acting like you going along with it and complicit and co-signing something that's a lie. Because when you're silent, if someone is saying something to you and you're present and you're silent, you're co-signing that. Being silent while someone is saying, Dani said you can never use no more of her content, and you know it's a lie. Why are you being silent? You're being silent because you want that person to keep on swinging at me for you. You think I'm stupid, okay? And by the way, if me and you are, if you didn't have the issue with me, you would tell Ryder or say something to Ryder Root like of that, like effect, or to that effect. You were letting her swing at you because you felt like you needed someone to swing for you. Y'all, please don't play games with me. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. She has had, in essence, hiding behind Ryder Root, where Ryder Root swings at me with things that Sammy knows is a lie. If I'm like, for example, if I start defending, let me say low key, I see low key. If I start defending low key and I say, Val, why did you do this to low key, and why you did that to low key, and I start seeing lies, low key will say, hey, Dani, that's not true. Val didn't do that. Val didn't. That's not true. That's not true. But if low key doesn't say nothing, and I say, Val, you did this, and Val, you did that, low key, and it's lies, isn't it also low key's responsibility if she's in my chat and getting on my panel and she's not saying nothing to correct when I'm saying Val did something to her? Let me know. Is it low key? Is she gonna be responsible if I keep on saying, Val, why you did this to low key, and Val, why you did that to low key, and she's in my chat and on my panel, and I never say, and she never corrects me and stops me from swinging at Val, swinging at Val for something that isn't true. But she's supposed to be neutral, or she's supposed, or you know what I'm saying. So she knows that this stuff is a lie, but she's letting Ryder Root swing and swing, knowing it's a lie, because she is wanting Ryder Root to attack me because she ain't doing it herself on her own platform. Don't play with me. Okay? So you got an issue with me, but instead of going on your own platform and saying it, you want Ryder Root to say it for you and speak for you and attack me for you, and that's fine. But don't be acting like we still cool when we ain't, bitch. Okay. Shout out to Sharon. Thank you so much for getting membership. Says, if you are getting membership from Sharon, please say thank you for the gifted membership. Again, please say thank you for the gifted membership. Hold on. Let me see right here. Yes, thank you so much, Teresa, by omission. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm looking for, the word omission. Thank you so much, Teresa. Omission. She's omitting, is lying by omission, is giving permission. So she's omitting that information intentionally and omitting it publicly. So that way it can, she can, you know, oh, I don't feel like I have to say nothing. Okay. If I saw someone in the set to get attacked over something, someone windmilling for me and swinging for me, and they're getting attacked over it, and it's a lie, I'm gonna say, wait a minute, that's not true. That's not true. Why am I gonna keep on letting someone get attacked for a lie that I know, unless I want them to get attacked? And that's okay, Sammy. That's your game. Have other people fight your battles for you. I got it. You want other people to fight your battles, and I'm saying to you, Sammy, do that. But you're not gonna play games in my face, publicly having someone fight your battles for you, and then privately thinking that we all cool, bitch. Nah, I'm letting you know, bitch, it's, you know, we ain't cool. You ain't gonna try to publicly have someone fight your battles for you and act like we still cool behind the scenes. Nah. We got, when I have someone, the public, what you say in public and how we are in public, gotta match the public gotta match the private. You're gonna be one way in private and another way publicly. We gotta merge these motherfuckers. So my live right here is merging it and saying, listen, You ain't got to keep it a secret. You have Rider Root fighting for you got issues with me and you're letting Rider Root fight your battles for you. And we ain't cool. So don't be trying to pretend like we cool. We ain't. And it's okay. You don't care. I don't care. And by the way, she did also say she don't care. For all people out there wondering, she said she didn't reach out to me because she didn't care. Okay, she said she didn't reach out to me because she didn't care. So don't act like we're cool. I want everyone to know we're not cool, and we're not gonna have no fake shit. So you could be behind the scenes one way, in public the next day. In one way, so everyone knows that we ain't cool. The fuck, I don't do that fake shit. We gonna be the same way publicly as we are privately. Ain't gonna be no mismatch motherfucking shit around here. Okay. Hold on a second. Yes, block that page, that journaling page. It was just created October 30th, 2025. Like, please. Yes, Moz, block any page that was created within the last year. Coming here trolling. I don't know y'all be and there's other trolls too, but some of y'all, I can let y'all slide. Don't think y'all know some people in this chat is a troll, but I let you slide because you try to be a little bit behaved. Okay? But yeah, that journaling page created October 30th, block. But yeah, make sure y'all put hearts in the chat to show love to Sharon for the generosity. Okay, you already did for gifting memberships. So with that being said, let me talk about the Sammy part as well. So she was talking about how I said the whole dummy thing. So the issue when I said something about the hold on. When I mentioned so when I mentioned the whole Sammy thing and her being dumb sitting with Rider Root, that was not about why I don't like her anymore or dislike her. She made that whole thing up. That was a side note, and that's the ending topic of how so don't put words in my mouth. Like I said, everything was still cool when she was still over there. And the reason I call it dumb is because Rider Root is the one that doxed her, bullied her from her head to her toe, tried to terminate her channel, talk shit about her son, his special needs, tried to get her fired from her job, etc. And she's mad because I said she's a dummy for being back over there. Like, people can do what they want to, but that is kind of weird. And the reason I say that is because about self-worth. Usually if someone goes too far and does too much stuff like that, you should not tolerate that or put up with that type of behavior to run back to that person. It's weird. And I say that because a lot of times people tolerate things that they would not want their children or their loved ones to tolerate. So I gave an example of would she want her son to tolerate that type of behavior, because, you know, Rider Root also had dragged her son at one point in his special needs. It's just weird. Exactly. So then I realized after she was speaking, of course, so she said it's all about content. It's all about, content. She sees it's all about money and creation. So she's a clout chaser. Hey, she's a clout chaser, opportunist, and she latches on to people to use their content and to be whatever. That's her thing. So that's why she doesn't care. And you know, that's what she does. Okay, a mess. However, that's not why I'm distancing myself from her, because if that was the reason, or were the reason, I would have been distanced myself a long time ago, because she's been back over there for a long time now, and I didn't distance myself because of it. Okay, at all. And what's interesting is Rider Root keeps on saying, I'm going to do all those things to Sammy and Kat. But in essence, Rider Root is the one that did all of these things to Sammy and Kat. She's the one that did all these things to these people. So it's like Rider Root is always projecting, like, Dani's going to do this. She's going to dog you. She's going to terminate your channel. She's going to strike you. She's going to try to do this in your job. Rider Root has done all of that stuff to Sammy and Kat already. So why is she sitting there saying Dani's gonna do this when she actually literally, not trying to speculate or guess or assume, but she literally already did that to all of them, all of them. So that's a way to project and to twist and spin to say Dani's the bad one when Ryder Root is the bad one that did all of this. And she even just started to dox Dion. I've had Dion's information since Stacey gave me Dion's information back in November 2nd. I didn't dox Dion even though I had the information. The moment Ryder Root got the information, she goes live and starts doxing the information. You see what I'm saying? So Ryder Root is the one that is this doxing person that gets information and just does all this stuff. And then when she's defending someone, she says, oh, Dani gonna do this to you and Dani gonna do that to you. And I try to remind people, no, Sammy, Ryder Root did that to you. And Cat Medusa, no, Ryder Root did that to you. What the fuck you talking about? So she tries to offer protection to the same bitches that she exposed already. It's like, I'm gonna be your bodyguard, but I'm the one that already, you know, went after you. So in essence, the person that's trying to protect you is someone that already exposed you, and it's weird. And they already went all up and down trying to do the worst and worst to you. And then you're sitting there worried about what Dani gonna do when you're sitting under the person that is the one that's gonna do it to you again one day. Ryder Root is the one that did it to you, and all y'all was over here crying and bitching and complaining because Ryder Root was posting all your business and after your job and after your family, talking about your kids, doing all that. And some of y'all was complaining to me about the bitch, and then y'all back with the bitch. So do I have the right to call y'all dumb? Yeah, because y'all in my inbox complaining about these motherfuckers, and then later y'all go sit with the motherfuckers, and then later on y'all might be trying to be back over trying to complain to me about the same bitch again because she ain't gonna stop. Lord have mercy. And then you get mad at me because I'm calling out the truth that Ryder Root is listening to Judge Shady roast you, and she's laughing and cackling at it. If Ryder Root fuck with you, she wouldn't be playing Judge Shady's video, laughing and cackling and kikiing over the video. If I was cool with Sammy, I would not play Judge Shady's video, laughing and kikiing at it on no live show. You know what I'm saying? And playing it, because that's not what you do when you like somebody. So when Ryder Root said Dani don't like you, Ryder Root is the one that don't like you, bitch. Okay. So then Sammy says, if I listen to everything Ryder Root says, then how come I didn't attack you, Dani? And that's why she's mad at me and cackling at Judge Shady. And I'm like, don't play the game with me. Two things can be true at once. You did not do what she says as far as going to your own platform to attack me. However, you are using Ryder Root herself to attack me and make up lies on me, and the lies are about you, but you're not correcting her because you want her to attack me. So you don't have to go on your platform to attack me and beef with me because you're letting Ryder Root do it for you. You see what I'm saying? So don't think you're slick. So you are beefing with me, but through Ryder Root. Okay. If you didn't want Ryder Root to windmill and swing for you, you would have put a stop to it. But you wanted to keep going. You're feeding it. You're saying she's right. You're co-signing. You're being complicit. You're omitting information. So in that way, you're using Ryder Root to beef for you. So you don't have to. And I'm calling it out. I'm like, okay, girl, you are beefing with me, but through Ryder Root. And I'm saying, well, I can't control Ryder Root. Yes, you can, because you can tell her that that's not true, but you felt like there was no need to tell her anything, because the moment you tell her that's not true, she'll stop windmilling for you on those topics, right? And you don't want her to, because you want her to swing. Okay, so don't play no game where I ain't attacking Dani. Yes, you are attacking me through Ryder Root because she's your protector and she's windmilling for you, and you know she's windmilling for you. Okay, Lord have mercy. But let me actually play this real quick. Where's that other one? And all I'm saying is I don't do the fake shit. Like, if I don't fuck with you, you don't fuck with me, and let's just call it. Don't play games. Hold on.
I didn't even discuss it. I didn't bring it up. I didn't feel I needed to, because I already knew, we were cool. Like, I didn't, but, Tennessee.
So listen to this. She said since me and her were cool, she didn't say anything to Ryder Root or anyone that the stuff was lies, because she felt that we were cool. and there was privately, so there was no need to publicly discuss it. Yes, it is when someone is swinging and windmilling for you over something you know is a lie, then yes, it is right to publicly address it if we're cool. The reason you didn't do it because we're not cool, and you're just afraid to say that. Because why? You want to still leech off of me. That's how I see this. You want to still have some sort of attachment towards me to leech off of me, and you don't want the public to know that you have issues with me. So you're trying to pretend like you don't, but you do. Okay, so I'm calling it like, listen, nah, we ain't gonna do no fake shit. Okay, so listen right here, people. She says right here, she didn't speak up or say anything to Ryder Root when Ryder Root is lying about these topics, because she said that since we were cool, there was no need to speak. Okay, omission, not saying nothing when lies are being told, and someone are using those lies to attack me for you, then that is you're being complicit. And I'm calling it out. Shout out to Judy Coles. Thank you so much for the super sticker fan funding. Yeah, something else again. Shout out to Judy Coles. I appreciate the support. And everybody else, remember, support my channel for free just by what? Hitting that like button.
I didn't get disgusted. I didn't bring it up. I didn't feel I needed to because I already knew, you know, we were cool. Like I didn't, but you know, came and see this.
Let me actually play it one more time. Make sure you press 1 if you actually heard it. She felt like she said behind the scenes we're all cool and everything, and she knew the truth, so she didn't feel the need to bring it to Tree's attention or Ryder Root's attention, because why she should bring it? Who cares what Ryder Root says? Why bring it to Ryder Root? Because Ryder Root is using that as ammunition or a weapon to attack me, and you know she's doing that to defend you, and you know it's lies. So why are you letting someone swing and defend you with lies? Against someone with lies? It's because you don't care that she's doing that, and I'm calling it out. You think I'm gonna sit back and let someone swing at me over lies that you refuse to address because you want the person to believe that or say that to swing at me, bitch? The fuck you talking about, bitch? If you gonna swing, get on your own platform and swing. Don't try to have Ryder Root swinging at me with some made up shit. Okay, hold on.
I didn't even discuss it. I didn't bring it up. I didn't feel I needed to because I already knew, you know, we were cool. Like I didn't, but you know, came and see this.
So she was like, so basically she didn't give a fuck. Hey, you bad, you don't give a fuck. So she said, you know, she didn't feel like needs to say nothing. Like, I ain't gonna say nothing on, you know, just let Ryder Root make up a bunch of lies and say Danny said this and Danny did this to her and Danny bullying Sammy and Danny doing this and that to Sammy, and let me just sit back and just be complicit and don't say shit, so Ryder Root can keep on lying on Danny for me. And for you, it's for you. Okay, so I guarantee you, if people start swinging at Sammy, say, Sammy, you did this to Danny, you did that to Danny, you did this to Danny, and it's lies, I will say, wait a minute, Sammy didn't do that to me. Sammy didn't say that. Where's the receipt? That didn't happen. I will y'all know that. Press 3 if you know I will correct that. If somebody was attacking Sammy right now for going live after live, attacking her and saying shit that and say why you said that to Danny, why are you doing this to Danny, and I will go live fast as I can, or even make a community post and say that's not true. I've never said that. I said, don't fight. That's not true. Who said that? Where is it coming from? I will correct it, because why y'all, and we're supposed to be cool. We're supposed to be cool. I'm not going to let her be attacked for some lies. Like I was saying somebody's trying to start some shit. I'm like, who's trying to start some shit and make up some shit and put some words in my mouth? Because I've never said that. So y'all need to stop trying to swing this girl, try to defend me. This shit ain't even true. I'd be like, what the fuck going on here? I would put a stop to it because it's fake. And it's fraud and it's not true. But Tracy says you already did it when Val threw up Sammy's name. I don't know what you mean by that, but the point is, if you don't, you know, that's when you're actually fucking with somebody. Are you actually truthful? If I sit back and I just watch it, Sam, y'all know good and well Sammy would have came to my inbox. She would have been like, Danny, they're saying I did this to you, and Danny, they're saying I said that about you, and Danny, they saying this and they saying that, and Danny, that's not true. You know, she will be in my inbox with the quickness trying to get me to say something. And if I was being silent, I ain't say nothing, I ain't speak on, I ain't do nothing, she'll be feeling some type of way. You see what I'm saying? But people out here be fake and fraud and phony. Okay, so I peep game, and I'm letting you know, Sammy, you have my permission to continue to do what you're doing. However, I'm calling it out because you ain't gonna be a fake, fraud, phony bitch playing games in my face. Okay, I'm calling out the game because I see the game being played. I say so. I'm saying continue to let Rider Root fight your battles, but we're not gonna pretend like we're cool while somebody is fighting your battles, and they're also lying on me for you, because they're telling lies on me to defend you, and you don't care that the lies are being told as long as you're being defended. Ooh. You don't care that she's lying on me as long as you feel you're being defended and protected by Rotted Root, who ain't protecting shit from no rat hole. A mess, a mess, a mess. And you bitches will stay pressed. Okay? Shout out to Live More for gifting memberships. If you are gifted a membership, please say thank you for the gifted membership. And also, please wake up, put some hearts in the chat to show love to Live More for her generosity of gifting memberships. Hold on one second.
It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. Hit that light. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana.
So in essence, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. I'm trying to make sure there's nothing else I want to talk about. But yeah, so the whole thing, she tried to spin it as if I'm upset because she was sitting with Ryder Root. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck who your bobbleheaded ass sit with. I'm saying that you're not going to play in my face privately where we already have some understanding. And then publicly, you're trying to act like it's something totally different. And publicly, you're trying to act like I'm that everything that Ryder Root is saying is true. But then behind the scenes, it's not true. So I'm making sure that everyone knows. I've never said that I withdrew my support until yesterday. I've never said I was going to strike your videos. I've never said that you could use none of my content at all. Okay. Any of that. And I was not bullying no motherfucking body. Ryder Root bullied you. I simply was saying that the niece is the one that felt some type of way about the situation, how she was attacked. You apologize, and you're not really taking accountability for how you mishandled the platform. You're trying to spin it as some sort of stage thing. And you start, press one if you heard her. She's like, that other creator. She started calling me that other creator while she's trying to pin things on me and act like I'm a part of some sort of setup or stage or some sort of that other creator. Like, she been throwing shots at me. So please don't play games just because I ain't called it out all the way. She been playing games. I started being that other creator the day after the interview. She started calling me that other creator. So she was already feeling some type of way because of how her live went versus how my live went. Okay, so she already had started seeing that other creator, not calling me by my channel name. So she was already feeling some type of way. Okay. So I said one specific video, but then word got around through Ryder Root's lies that I said all my videos. And when I say all content, everyone knows I don't fuck with somebody for real. I said, don't use none of my content ever again. That means I ain't fucking with you like that at all. If I say one video, it's because it's about essay and that the victim wants it to just stay that way. And I agree. Then that's that one video. I didn't say all content. By saying all content, people try to act like it was a real beef, like some real, like I really went out there. Don't use no more of my content, all my content, to put it in that frame instead of saying, there's a difference between saying don't use no more of my content at all because I don't fuck with you like the maggot bitch, compared to me saying that one video on essay. And not only Sammy, I even told OKP the same thing, not that one video. This is the only exception. So if you look at it from that viewpoint, it's like, okay, Dani is protecting the victim to Maya by not letting everyone not letting everyone react to that one video. If you try to spin it as Dani's whole Sammy not to use no more of her videos at all, she's gonna strike her videos. You're trying to paint me as really going after this girl and really trying to really flip on this girl when I only said that one video. It was all a smear. And Sammy knew it was a lie, but what did she do? She sat back and she said she felt like she didn't have to say nothing. Besides that, you know, get on the panel and let Ryder Root keep saying it over and over again. And while she sat there, didn't speak up because she wanted Ryder Root to attack me. That conversation did happen. I have the proof. It was clear and it was understood. And Sammy knew that. So when Ryder Root kept on saying on panels, Dani said she can't use any of her content. Dani's going to strike her. And, you know, you're coming across as I'm threatening this girl's channel when you're the one that was trying to take her whole channel. Sammy said nothing. She didn't correct it. She didn't clarify it. She didn't say that's not true. It was just one video with Tamaya. And that's where the problem is, because privately she knew the truth. Even publicly, everyone press 1 if you heard me out here. I only said that one video. I never said all the videos. So you press 1 if you heard me. So I never said all. I said that one video. She knew it. We already discussed it. She knew the narrative, but then she helped push the false one, and she was okay with the false one being pushed publicly. She let the lie run and run and run. And now I'm putting a stop to this whole smear and this lie because I've never said that. Okay. And at first I was like, is she just believing Ryder Root without a receipt? And she's believing someone lying to her without a receipt? Because that's why I was saying, why didn't she ask for a receipt? I've never said that. I was trying to see if she's going to eat it up. Now it turns out she was not believing a lie at all. She was just she knew that it wasn't true, but she was just not saying anything so Ryder Root can attack me for her, because she's mad about my interview versus her interview and how things were handled versus hers versus mine. So she's mad about that whole situation. So she wants Ryder Root to swing at me and even Denise and do all the dirty work. That's why she likes Ryder Root, to be honest, in my opinion, for Ryder Root to defend her and swing for her against other people. And I don't know why, because Ryder Root can't do shit. Yeah. And then, so when you allow someone to lie on your behalf, to lie for you and on your behalf, again, I'm not talking about any of personal beef I have. Let's be clear. Don't go say I want her to defend me against Ryder Root for all things. I'm saying the things that she's lying on for Sammy on your behalf, and you say we're cool. If we're enemies, obviously, I don't expect you to speak up and say nothing. However, if you say we're cool like you did in your lie, oh, I thought we were cool, you're supposed to speak up and clarify and not let someone keep on swinging over a lie on your behalf. So if you do that, you are complicit because you knew it was not true and you went along with it and let it go on and go on and go on for days. I think over a week it has been going on. So you don't get to say, well, I didn't say it. So you let it be said, and not just once, over and over again, because you wanted Ryder Root to swing these lies and throw these lies out there for you. As long as my platform is getting attacked for you, that's your defense. Okay? People like you get on my nerves because you can pretend like you're all innocent and you ain't doing shit and you're moving on. And then you go to rat hole while someone else is doing your dirty work for you. So someone else does your dirty work for you so you can try to keep your hands clean and then that kitchen trying to make food all damn day and night, go to them damn restaurants all day and night, bitch. So while your hands over there looking clean and like you're trying to be all innocent, you got Ryder Root on a rat hole doing your dirty work and lying and smearing on my platform for you while you sit back and don't say nothing because you love it and you enjoying the show. That's why you be over there cackling and kikiing and getting on the panel. Say, you right. You were just on Ryder Root panel. When someone came in my inbox said you was on her panel co-signing and saying, you right, when she was talking shit about me, but we cool though. And you was on there, you came and said, oh, we cool, but you over there girl, we ain't cool. Like, I'm saying this is fake, fraud, and phony, and bitch, take me out the group chat. So don't get mad now because yesterday I said fuck Sammy because I'm done over a whole week with this bitch being fake. Okay, we ain't with the fake shit. Girl, you thought you could play me an OG. I've been around since I've been around, bitch. You can't be out here trying to play me. So you mad. Don't get mad because I'm calling to the forefront. Publicly, privately, you trying to act like we're cool, and then publicly you putting on this whole different show and a persona. And I'm telling you, and by the way, sometimes you act differently from rat hole to girl. Rat hole and YouTube are joint and connected. You can't be on rat hole saying one thing and YouTube another. Okay, you was over there happy that Cat Medusa cheering you on, and over here you acting like you back. Girl, you be just flip flopping. So you are not cool or nothing. Okay, you're letting lies be told. And like I said, this is not about, don't twist my words because you like to twist my words. This is not about you sitting with Roddy Root. I was still cool with you while you were over there for a good amount of time. This is about you not correcting lies because you benefited from the lies. And people say, how does she benefit from the lies? She benefited from the lies because she's mad at me because I spoke up for Tamaya. I spoke up for Tamaya and how she was mistreated on that platform. But since I spoke up and called out the mistreatment, she feels like it impacted her platform. So she's mad at me about how it impacted her platform. But in reality, before I even spoke on it, she was already impacted because people were already leaving her negative feedback. Even Roddy Root has said, some people were already leaving negative feedback on immediately after the show or during the show. People were giving pushback. So again, this is all the way to deflect and blame me for how the aftermath. Okay. And she also wants to blame just Kat for the attack on her niece when she apologized to the niece in this email for her own actions, admitted that she attacked her herself. So you can't blame just Kat. There's a lack of accountability. So she allowed this false narrative that Roddy Root is a liar, by the way. We already know Roddy Root makes up lies. She always is making up stuff. And by the way, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all the dumbest shit. Y'all gonna laugh at this. I'm gonna tell y'all, are we at the number of likes in this video? I'm gonna show y'all a dumb thing that Roddy Root has said recently. It's gonna be so stupid. Where we at with the likes in this video, I might add that in. But listen. But yeah, so she tries to paint this narrative that I was after the girl and I'm bullying the girl and I'm saying don't use my content. I'm on my way to attack the bitch. And even right now, I have not 191. Okay, well, we need at least 200 likes. So please hit the like on this video. If you have 200 likes, I'll tell y'all a dumb thing this bitch has recently said. This bitch just makes up shit. She's highly paranoid. So I will show y'all. So with that being said, Sammy is I hope press 1 if you understand how I'm saying or explain, because I want to make sure I clarified enough. I said it 2 different ways, I know. Press 1 if you understand how I'm explaining it as far as Sammy using Roddy Root to attack me. Like, she's not on YouTube attacking me herself, but then she goes to rat hole and sits back while someone else attacks me for her and lies on me for her, and she never corrects it. And then she says that she doesn't feel like she needs to correct it because we had a private conversation and she knows it's not true. And since she knows it's not true, there's no need to speak on it. There's no need to speak on it. So it's okay for her to go on the panel over there, hang out over there while I'm being lied on. She knows it's not true. And while Roddy Root, and it's not about me being lied on, it's just that Roddy Root is defending her and trying to protect her and look out for her, defending and windmilling and swinging at me for her and she knows it's made up lies. And she does not care because she just wants me to go down. And it ain't the first time, by the way. For those that don't know the history, she already had was already trying to be one of those people before that was after me and was negative towards me and all that. And I gave her another chance, wanted me to be dogs and going along with a lot of shit. I never did nothing to her. So she was already one of those people, but I gave her a chance. Sometimes I give people a chance. Now, some people actually change and they actually don't go back to doing that. But then some people, I believe it was all just a clout chase, and she only apologized to try to get close so she could try to, clout chase. And she has admitted that she is here just for content creation and collaborations and business. So it's all, about the dollar bill, y'all. And that's fine, making money, but don't be trying to play lie on me in the process and be fake. And we cool, we not, but we're not gonna pretend like we are so you can benefit from the proximity. Yeah. So, and by the way, I gave her like a long time. It's been a long time since that whole time. Since the time of this whole interview, Roddy Root has been swinging for her. So I done gave the girl about a good 2 weeks. Watching how she moves, watching how she does things, and watching how she's going to handle the situation. And now I see how she's handling this. She hide her hand. She's hiding her hand while Roddy Root does the dirty work for her and attacking me. So Roddy Root is defending 2 people, Kat and Sammy, against me. So that's their defense team against me. And I'm saying, listen, if you fight at me yourself, that's okay. Whether or not you're doing the dirty work yourself or someone else is doing it, I'm still counting as that we got issues. Don't think that you got somebody swinging and windmilling it for you and lying on me for you, and then you ain't a part of it. Now you a part of it. So I'm now adding Sammy into this whole equation. She wants to be me versus Roddy Root instead of, Roddy Root defending her and lying on me to go at, y'all know what I'm saying. So I'm bringing her into the equation. I'm trying to be on the sidelines while somebody's swinging at me for you and act like you're in a part of it, because I'm letting everyone know, no, Roddy Root is swinging at me for herself and for Sammy. And Sammy wants brownie points. She's like, well, Roddy Root wants me to go on my YouTube channel and attack Dani. I'm not. So that means I don't listen to Roddy Root. No, that's not what it means. It means that you don't want to go on your YouTube platform to attack me because you're afraid of people reacting to you attacking me, and for what? And you don't want that negative feedback and reaction. You don't want to impact your platform. You don't want to lose subscribers. Whatever you're feeling is going to be negative. So you want to hide your hands and don't do it on your own platform, but let Roddy Root do your dirty work. So don't think you'll get no kudos because you ain't doing your own platform. You're just trying to let Roddy Root do it for you. Okay. Where are we at with the likes? Because we need 5 more likes. But I know y'all gonna do it, so I'm getting the receipt ready. This is how dumb this person is. This is how dumb Roddy Root is. And this is press 1 in the chat if you remember Golden Queen, which we call Golden Retriever. Golden Retriever is someone that, I call Golden Queen, but she was with Jag and Maggot and them for a while. Her and her mom, they have cammed up and everything. So Roddy Root is now telling her subscribers, get this, y'all. She's now telling her subscribers that I'm Golden Queen, starting a new channel. And y'all, that's what y'all pay for, a bitch that's a liar. And then people under the comments talking about something. Yeah, Dani's trying to start a new page and start over. Everybody that has a sword or emoji or some sort of Dani Robertson, they think all of this is me. Roddy would say I'm in this sector and that sector. Anybody believe I'm in every sector on YouTube? I barely even have. Let me tell you, if I had more free time, I would have videos on all my channels every fucking day. Instead of going to some other weird sector that nobody don't know me, I would go on. Do y'all understand I haven't made a video on True Teller Dani? I would go on True Tell Danny, make a video over there, make a video over here, make a video on my main channel. All my channels will be popping with videos and some sort of shorts. I wouldn't be on no troll page or some other page that, that don't make no sense. I would be on channels that's monetized, and I would be, utilizing my time. That's productive. So y'all be y'all be saying some dumb shit. I wish I had a bunch of free time to be out here doing this and that. I would be using my time for all my channels. Hold on. So that's the thing. I'm going to show y'all this post. She says, I think this is whole by rebranding. I'm screenshotting it. Y'all listen, I swear. Now, what she posted, to be honest, Golden Queen might be another person that's obsessed. I don't know what it's about. I mean, people get obsessed. What she's posting, it does look odd, like someone is trying to imitate my style or, swagger jag. But yeah, they ain't got nothing to do with me. So a lot of people that copy me or whatever, that's actually not a bad thing unless it becomes obsessive. That means that you can influence people, or you have influence, and that's why people say influencers. I'm not claiming to be one now. I'm not claiming to be one. I'm just saying. A lot of people copy my singles and phrases and do that. That's influence me, and I'm okay with that. So yeah, but that's not me. So let me show y'all this. But this is a type of person that just makes up anything and says anything, and it just don't have no receipts or doesn't even do a proper investigation. I bet somebody probably said that to her, and then she immediately posted it as if it's true. Because the bitch is dumb. I know Ryder because she was always in my inbox saying shit and would be all dumb. I have to correct it. I was, to be honest, like, she don't really have no brains. And then it was only when she had other people helping her when she was able to dox and expose people. But before then, the bitch don't know how to do shit. Okay, herself. She didn't even know how to do her channel right or how to set up stuff. I had to try to help her even with getting monetized. I have receipts, right? Don't try to take it back. I'm the one that was helping you initially try to get your channels monetized, and even 2 of them monetized. Okay, you dumb broad. Hold on one second. And I also took those motherfuckers too. Now I could be nice to give you a channel back. The thing about it is, now would I do that? Not really. So yeah, she makes herself look stupid. But why not end the lie with the finale of how stupid this bitch it looks? So there's Aaron. I give his channel back. Maggot, Roddy Root. And what's so interesting about all of this is I'm actually a real nice person, and it's easy to get a channel back from me if you're smart. If you're smart, it's easy to get a channel back from me, but y'all bitches are stupid. And that's all I'm going to say. Even that one person got a channel back from me. The Big Toe Bundy person got her channel back. It's not that hard. Y'all do the opposite of what is needed to get their channel back or what is expected. Y'all do the opposite. The stuff y'all do make me want to take more of y'all channels, not give you back. But if y'all were actually smart motherfuckers, y'all would have been had channels back. But y'all dumb. Y'all think a lot of hostility and a lot of negativity and a lot of smearing and defamation and nastiness is gonna bully somebody or pressure someone into giving something. I cannot be bullied. I stand 10 toes down, and the more nasty you are towards me, the more nastier I'm gonna get towards you. Y'all, I match energies. Don't y'all get that? Press 1 if you hear me say all the time, I match energies, and that can go both ways. Hello. That's the benefit of someone that matches energies, because it can go both ways. To where if you're nice, I will be nice. If you're sweet, I will be sweet. If you're nasty, I'll be nasty. So if you think that you're being nasty, I'm gonna be sweet. No, I match energies. So that's how a lot of you are feeling, because you think that you're gonna be a nastier, 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 and you think I'm gonna be nicer, nicer, nicer. No, I'm gonna be nastier, 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 and gutter and gutter and gutter. I'm gonna match it. I'm a person that I react and I respond. So that means I respond to how I'm treated. Okay, and that's not like someone be sweet for one day to get the channel back. That's over a period of time and over a long period of time when I recognize change behavior. I'm not stupid either. So don't think I'm stupid or you think it'd be sweet and finesse your channel back. Nah. But yeah, so y'all do the opposite of what is expected. So, and I'm not telling someone I have to kiss my ass. The only person I have ever thought about giving their channel back recently was Aaron, because he's the only one that didn't go on to attack me and act crazy and super crazy. I don't know what Aaron is doing though, but I'm saying he's the only one that hasn't done anything like in this sector to where it's showing he's stalking me or obsessed with me. So that's the only one I would probably give the channel back if other things are in place. The rest of y'all, not even one second of thinking about it. The rest of y'all, I want to take more of your channels, not give you anything. But hey, keep on doing what you do. It ain't doing nothing to me, by the way. Yeah. So let me upload this real quick. So Golden Queen. So what I would say is don't believe anything that Ryder Root says without confirmation and a real receipt, because she might post something, but it doesn't mean it's true. You have to do your own research on it and look into it, investigate it, because she just posts anything that people send her to her inbox. And I know because that's what she always was doing. But let me actually I didn't even know she was making videos like that. So Golden Queen H2 was always, me and her had our own issue a little bit. So Golden Queen, that's not me. So she says, I think this is whole by rebranding. But I thought I was a soul cyclist. How could I be the soul cyclist in Golden Queen? Do you realize that Golden Queen has cammed up, you fucking rotted finger, nasty, tuna smelling ass bitch? Do you realize that she cammed up? Y'all see what kind of shit this bitch is so fucking dumb? I think this whole by rebranding as Golden Queen, who has been on numerous panels, but her and her mama has a whole different existence, has been on the whole thing, I think, beefing with people in the Storm and Roll portion of YouTube and all that. We all know who Golden Queen is. And imagine my surprise when somebody sent me that. And she said she thinks it's me because Golden Queen has this. So yeah, all the people in the Jag sector, y'all already know that, you know, if you've been watching that, who Golden Queen is. She said that's me rebranding. And so she's been telling people I'm rebranding, making a bunch of channels to rebrand. So yeah, that's the stupidity of, even if you take 1 second to go to someone's channel, you'll see that someone is making up stuff. But then they say, I need some cash apps. Are you getting me yet? Are you getting me? I need some cash apps. Cash apps for lies. Y'all get her cash app to hear her lie and make up shit. And anything that's true, I guarantee you she got it from somebody else. Somebody sent her receipts or it came into her inbox. Because that bitch is dumb as fuck. So let me see her channel, Golden Queen. What is it? Golden Queen H2O or something. That ain't it. Oh, well, I forgot to put that part in there. Where is that girl channel at? Number one, when y'all make a channel, make sure y'all actually have a channel. Oh, she is trying to put like different things. She is trying to like do things like I do. You know what I'm saying? But that bitch being a fan though, they ain't got nothing to do with me though. Some people actually think that they copy you, then they'll get the same results as you. Child, where her channel at? I see that old one right there. And that's what she got a name that a lot of people have. Child, I cannot find that damn channel. Hold on. Help is on the way. But yeah, this would be my channel. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to go find where is that. I might have to go to my email because she sent me a link to it before. Okay, check my DM, child, because this ain't it. Child, this will be my channel. I can't even find it. Child, how many channels I'm supposed to have, child? Hold on. Help is on the way. Thank you, Lemon. Thank you, child. Oh, Golden Queen Music. Oh, I seen that. Oh, maybe she has the channel name is different from the ad name. Maybe that's why. Oh. Was this the one with the oh, this is it. Okay. So this her channel. She only got, it's only 5 subscribers. Y'all really looking hard to find somebody with 5 subscribers. Oh, she do got a sword theme. Child, you over there obsessed with me, girl. I didn't even know you existed. I mean, I know you existed, but I didn't know you were still like worried about what I'm doing. So Roddy would think this is me. Man, this ain't got no views. I'm getting her the first view.
I'm heavily into it, you know. But I did this one video that I just seen pop up on my timeline.
Anyways, yeah, so anyways, let me get off here. But anyways, Golden Queen is from the Jag sector. And you looking stupid out here. Yeah, I hope y'all, so whoever get her money for Cash App, they can have some tea. That person cams up and gets on camera all the time. And you want to know about that person, go to a store. What's that girl name? Oh yeah, Love Jones. She was beefing with Love Jones and the whole Stormy Road Love Jones saga, whatever she got going on. But that's a totally different person from a totally different sector that obviously is over there focused on me, child. Help is on the way. But anyways, I love y'all. I'm going to get off here, child. But yeah, shout out to Brother for being the dumbest bitch alive. Okay. Yeah. And I bet somebody sent her some money for that receipt. Yeah, come on, some stupid shit. And how would she explain that when she said I'm the soul cyclist, but then this Golden Queen person is a totally person, and somebody already doxed her, by the way. Somebody already doxed the Golden Queen from a different sector. So how you gonna explain that this ain't the soul cyclist and they got two different faces, two different names, it's two different people because she ain't the soul cyclist. You see how you be getting yourself caught up? Help is on the way. Anyways, I love y'all and I'll see y'all on the next slide and have a great rest of your day. Bye.
I don't fuck with fake assholes, fake ass bitches, everybody knows. I don't fuck with fake ass hoes, fake ass bitches, and that's how it goes. You a fake ass hoe, you a fake ass bitch. I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. Nah, I don't fuck with you. You a fake, fake, fake. You a fake, fake. You a fake asshole, you a fake ass bitch. You can't sit at my table, bitch, you unstable. Always talking your shit, running your lips, thinking you slick, playing your tricks, playing your games, acting real lame, talking your shit, but not to my face. Two-faced bitch, whole life a disgrace, snitching to the cops, linking with my ops, acting like you solid but bounce when it's hot. Talking about loyalty, you ain't got none. You a fake snake and I already won. I don't fuck with fake ass hoes, fake ass bitches, everybody knows. I don't fuck with fake ass hoes, fake ass bitches, and that's how it goes. You a fake ass hoe, you a fake ass bitch. I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. Nah, I don't fuck with you. You a fake, fake. You a fake, fake. You be smiling in my face, but plotting on the low. Jealous of my shine, praying I don't grow. Always in some mess, always starting beef, stirring up drama, bringing fake relief. You be pocket watching, counting what I make, lurking on my page, trying hard to imitate. Call yourself my friend, but you never ride. Say you got my back, but you quick to fold. Selling out secrets just to feel bold. Act like you real, but your mask don't stick. I see through the fake, yeah, I peep that quick. I don't fuck with fake ass hoes, fake ass bitches, everybody knows. I don't fuck with fake ass hoes, fake ass bitches, and that's how it goes. You a fake ass hoe, you a fake ass bitch. I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. Nah, I don't fuck with you. You a fake, fake. You a fake, fake.